What's up, guys? I had to go live to keep the talk that's going on in our mod chat off of me the way it's being going. So, welcome everybody. We're gonna have a special guest here very shortly. I can't hide it. You can see his name there. I should have left his name off, but welcome everybody. Oh, I better send him the link. How is everybody tonight? We need to start having a group therapy sleeping session so that we can teach people how to sleep. Let me find my boy's link real quick. Where is he? Nope. Stacy Rogers, welcome in. Samantha Lowe, Leon Sherbick, Annie Cougs, 86, ALJ, Lori Jean Carlson, Samantha Lowe. Welcome in, everybody. Pearl Manhattan, Hannah Anderson, welcome in. Sleeping is way overrated. Sorry, I got to find. Don't know why I can't find it. Oh, I can do it the easy way. Let's just find his name right here. Where did he go? Inspirational, welcome in. Happy Haunt, welcome in as well. I should have been a little more prepared. There he is. And how do you message him? How do you message him? I don't know. Let's just search for him. Oh. I've never messaged him before on Twitter. Apparently. Brandy and Dave. Brandy, welcome in, Brandy. Hope you are doing well. It's been so long since I've figured out how to message somebody for the first time on this. There it is. Found it. Ryan. There he is. Oh, I can't message him on here. Give me a second here. Yeah, everybody, welcome in. Stacy, first time ever. Dave is asleep first. Dave is usually the first member of This and That asleep when we go to zombie camp. So that's not necessarily a bad thing. Mike 88 NYC, but Brandy, yes, it is late for you, Brandy. Oh no, this is unplugged. Ryan, give me a second, buddy. I gotta charge this up and figure out how to give you the link. Gary B, welcome in. Tina McNeil. I'm working on it. He's texting me. Karen Cook, hello. Guys, give me just 1 second here. I'm trying to figure that. Because I don't know how to, believe it or not, I don't know how to send, let me see here. On Instagram, I can't figure out how to send a message. Is that sad? It's pretty sad. What's this? Oh, I got messages. I found it. All right. I just got to find him. I swear this is new because this didn't used to be up here. Ryan Mick. There he is. Got it. We're good, guys. We're good. No, I want to. 1 second. There it is. At that time. Next. Got it, buddy. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Oh, anybody that came in for the first whatever we've been streaming for 3 minutes? I'm sorry. Steve can't send it to him on Twitter. For some reason he doesn't like it on Twitter. He likes it on Instagram, and that's okay because I figured it out now. So welcome in, everybody. For all those of you that cannot sleep like myself, well, I can. I just don't go to bed till 2 o'clock. How is everybody doing tonight? Everybody hopefully had a great day. Angela Minter, welcome in. Hi, guys. What's up? I spent most of my day with my nephews filming their football game. Well, not really. My nephew's my best friend. I call my brother his kids. They call me uncle. I call them nephews. He had a championship football game today, and they won. So I filmed that today. And then my nieces, for their school, are freshmen playing on the varsity volleyball team. And they won sectionals last week. Today they went to regionals and won both their games today, and they won the regionals. They're going to semi-state now. So that's cool. It's been a big day for sports. Had a UFC fight, watched the UFC fight. A bunch of my buddies came over. We watched that. And then I'm watching the Dodger game. I was watching the Dodger game until I came in here. But the conversation in the chat was getting a little out of hand. So I did hit the button. So mute that real quick. Oh, they're losing now. What happened? I quit watching for a second and they fell behind. So anyways, Julie McCallum, welcome in. Theme Amazing. Thank you for being here. I returned from WDW and I have a lot of mixed feelings about it. Oh, interesting. I've been 3 times now since July, and I'm going again. I got another trip here in the next few weeks. AJC Magic TV, Amy, welcome in. So Steve's a chicken. Why am I a chicken? I'm going again in a few weeks. I love it. I think what they've done is very good. I've also been to California, so I just got back from California last week. Avery, what's up, buddy? And when you look at the difference with Disneyland in Florida, or Disney World in Florida and Disneyland in California, and you're sitting there going, why can Disney World open? Why can Disneyland not open? So I've seen the things that Disney World can do and do very effectively. And I've seen the things that Disneyland has done and could do, they're not allowed to do. And the governor of California, Gavin Newsom, has said, okay, I'll let you guys open, but here's the stipulations. With that being said, they can't open. So none of the theme parks can open. So he put on some Kyle's vlog. What's up, buddy? He's put on some very harsh restrictions and said if you could open up if your county is at a certain level, which they're not going to be because they just can't. They can't be there. So it's one of those. It's just one of those deals. P. McDevitt, what's up, buddy? I'm watching it right now. It's actually second and third. So we need colors. Steven, what are you talking about, Leanne? Want to pretend I don't know. So anyways, yeah, they should be able to open. They should be able to open it very effectively. Some people, again, I've made this comment several times, don't go if it's like your once in a long time, trip, or don't go if it's your first time. It's just not going to be worth it. It's not. So you make sure that if you're a regular and you want to go and you want to see Disney, or you just like the atmosphere, then go. And also, there's going to be a lot more shops opening up. They announced today, or today or yesterday, I think. So they're going to open up a lot of other shops around Disney. It's called Disney Downtown Disney out there. So, but I'm so disgusted about Disneyland not being allowed to open. What did Disney ever do to Governor? Okay, so they actually called him out several times. Sean, what's up, brother? Disneyland, or Disney, has been very negative towards Newsom and this whole ordeal. And in doing that, this was his little punchback, I think. So, and guys, he's done getting pretty. He's done partying it up for everybody. Welcome in, my buddy. Ryan, what's up, buddy?
Yo, what is going on, Mr. Stevie?
You got all nice and tidy. So I figured you'd come in with a hat. It just,
Well, I mean, the hair looks a little unkempt. It is what,
dude,
11 o'clock?
What if you got it? You might as well show it off, whether it's rough or not, man.
I've got curly hair.
Yes, I named you. Your name
Look
is
at that.
Why can't we see the names on the? Let me see here. Hang on a minute. Oh, nice.
I've been rocking that today.
Very nice, dude.
Yeah, old school. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well.
God, man, you've been traveling. I love to see it.
There he is. There's the right guy. Evidently, I had my names turned off, so people didn't know. I have been traveling. I'm enjoying it very much so, actually. And I'm going to try to keep doing it. RyGuy, what's up, buddy?
Hey, I know what.
Yeah, Mouse, welcome in.
I know how you were out there with Corey and you help him on some things, man. But that stream visiting the graveyards, visiting the lost souls of our Disney past, that was impeccably done.
So we
I wish Corey was on here to say the same thing, but man, pass that along to me. That was
absolutely
a beautiful stream. It was so unique, so different. I loved it.
Carlos, what's up, buddy? Thank you for being here, Disney World Freak. So there's a couple things with look. Corey and I talked leading up to this, and we weren't sure exactly what we were going to do. And he had mentioned something about cemetery. I was like, yeah, we could do that. We could go to headquarters and everything. And over time, he just decided, you know what? Why don't we just do this? Because again, Corey really doesn't. I love about Corey is he's going to do what he feels like he wants to do, something that would be epic for us to go visit, and doesn't really care about whether it's going to have smaller numbers or not. Right. So, he knew it wasn't going to be one of his best streams ever, but he still wanted to do it. And I was all for it because, I study the history, the nostalgia, all that stuff, took college classes on it. Corey does the same thing. And just leading up to this and putting this all together, he did so much work, sent me the document. I started reading it. It was just incredible. And we did so much out there, which I'll talk about on Monday. Marguerite Nagy, welcome in. We did so much out there, but the big part of that whole, he landed and we didn't even go to the hotel. I picked him up at the airport. We went over and did a couple things. I got to see the Walt Disney headquarters and all that. And then we went straight getting ready to stream. And we had 4 cemeteries that we had to get to. They're, if you look on top, you can see them all, but they take some time to get to them. But Cody, what's up, brother? Thank you. Just when I thought I was going to bed. What's up, buddy?
Is that God? Cody just had I don't know if anybody follows Cody or strive to do better. One, it's an uplifting Instagram. I don't mind following him here. I believe Steve. I hope you don't mind. But an uplifting guy. He gives you a little bit of motivation at the beginning of every day, and he just had the most epic Walt Disney World trip. Literally, I think I DM'd him on a couple of his live chats on Instagram and was just like, dude, I thought I was a professional at how to do Disney World and make it fun and pack it in, but 7 or 8 days and I just love seeing this stuff. He took good pictures, but dude, and sorry, that was my.
You got some amazing ride photos too.
Oh, God knows everything was good. Cody, you did a good job. I could ramble on.
He knows where the camera's at. Yeah, I have no problem with it. Cody's a good dude. Same reason, the uplifting, inspirational stuff. And he's trying to get in the best shape of his life. I don't know how he's not there.
Yeah, and looking at his Instagram, you'll put down the phone and go do some push-ups in a hurry.
So when I pulled up, let me see if it's still here. When I pulled up Instagram, I think it's still there. Let me see. Hang on.
So okay, let me ask you this, Steve. We got some friends here. If I want to incorporate the chat, I'm on my laptop.
Yeah.
But I got StreamYard I'm looking at. I need to put it on YouTube, but there's a delay. Is that weird? It throws me off my hair.
There's going to be delay on both. So it doesn't really matter which one you use.
Sorry, Steve is a good producer, so I'm asking him to help me here.
I always use YouTube. I never follow the
StreamYards
chat. It never matches up. Sometimes it'll catch it, and all of a sudden you'll see 10 messages go through there. Always use YouTube. Now, whether you use pop-out chat or just YouTube, I just like to leave open YouTube so I can make sure the stream looks still okay.
Okay.
All that good stuff. So
I got it on YouTube now, so I can see the chat. So I can incorporate. Hey, one thing I see Stacey Rogers kind of throwing out my Instagram or not Instagram, YouTube, but I think last this and that we talked about possibly me doing something on Zip Channel Tuesday night.
Yep.
So that was going to be from my channel. I am nowhere close to being set up to go live stream or do anything.
Hold on. You got what you're doing right here. That's all you have to have.
Steve, you don't need to say that. You need to let it be I don't have it hooked up.
No, look, if you can hit the button to join this, you can hit the live button yourself.
Well, so in doing so, because I'm a little bit lazy when it comes to social media, but I think I think I've convinced Shep to come on with me, so we can use his live stream and get. I don't want my first stream to be like 13 people on. Not saying that, but 13 people on. Like nobody really knows how to find me or anything like that. So and I would rather give it to somebody in the community. I asked Shep, and so like I want him to get some views and like for the 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock window, and like and have a little fun. And I think we're going to have a special guest on there that I believe that person is in here. Let me look at the. Is it okay to say who this person is that might be on with us Tuesday? I see.
I don't mind as long as it's okay with you guys.
But I think it's. I'll wait till this person says it's okay to announce her or him.
So it's a her. So
okay, so she said sure. So there's a good chance it's going to be Shep, me, and Lee and Sherbet on Tuesday night from 7 to 8 in Zip Slot.
So again, all you have to do, you're worried about people finding you. It's not hard. If you're worried about the people you're trying to bring into your chat, it's definitely not hard. All you do is hit copy and send them the link on Twitter, Instagram, tweet, text message, whatever you want to do it on. So your excuses are not going to fly. I'm just, I'm sorry. Just don't ask me any more questions. You can tell them, but
look, Carlos, I'm not putting down 13 people, but like if it's someone like me and like I'm like tonight, I saw the clock it hit 9:30 and I was like, like Shep hadn't posted anything today. Like I'm bummed. And so like if somebody was looking for something to do on between 7 and 8 in Zip Slot, and he announced he's not going to be there, and like. I mean, that's everybody just would be bummed between 7 and 8 in this community. So, like, if I went live, nobody would know it. I'm sorry to say that. Nobody would know it.
That's because I bet you some people would know it.
I don't know.
And that word would spread. So then people like me, when I see you're live, I go, oh, hey, Ryan's live. And then I tweet it out, and people that follow me will follow you. It works. It's a network. That's how it works.
Well, see, I don't have that kind of YouTube acumen yet.
All you have to do is go live. Other people will take care of everything else. Just go live. It's a button.
Wow.
I'm sorry, it's 2 buttons. You got to click, and this says, "Are you sure you want to go live?" Don't double think it. Just click.
So hopefully Tuesday night that all works out. But that's the game plan now. And I know like everybody I see in the chat right now, like they're in Zip stream, they're in your streams, and they're in Meg's streams, and they're all our friends here in our normal stream. So like, keep an eye out open for that, and you'll see something hopefully around Tuesday.
Yes. Oh, sorry. Dodgers just took the lead again.
Ooh, aren't they up? Like, is this third game?
They're up 2-1.
2-1, and that what's his name had a great pitching outing on the first game, right? What's his name? Kershaw.
Yes.
I was bummed my Braves weren't in.
The game what's up, Francisco? The game they lost, they threw all their relief pitchers. They didn't have a starter going really, so they all took like 1 or 2 innings because they went from the way the series is working right now. It's all straight games. You don't have any breaks. So they went from 5, whatever games. Well, they went to 7 games with the Braves. They played 7 straight days, which you really want your pitcher to have some more rest than that. And then there was a 1-game break because the other series ended first, and then they played 2 more, and then they got another break. So they just threw they saved Kershaw from the Atlanta series, pitched him first. So they had some break in between the games, and then they had the second game where they just threw all the relievers, and then they had the day off, and now they're back at it. I think I believe Walker Buehler was supposed to be pitching today. I didn't see the beginning of the game, but anyways, G. Wilson.
I tell you what, if you're a sports fan right now, and I'm probably somewhat. I would say a sports fan. I follow golf a lot. I follow the NFL some. I don't follow college football. I don't follow baseball as much as I used to. I'm really heavy into bowling leagues and stuff like that. So, but I'm just kidding. But
you bowl? Because I bowl.
I don't bowl. I do bowl, but I'm not about a 140, 150.
That ain't bad. Not at all.
It's not.
You want to be between generally around the 200 mark, but
No, so I'm a chunker down the middle. Are you a curler or are you?
I'm a chunker.
I'm a chunker down the middle.
I've learned where to position my body though and hit that same mark so that it chunks right into the corner of it and tries not. I used to throw when I learned to play. I thought, hey, if you throw the ball harder, it's going to work out. It's going to be better.
Hey, man, that's a good rule of thumb for life, man. It's all in the way you position your body.
Yeah. Take talk for just a second.
Hey guys, so it's me while Steve takes a call. Let's try to do a live chat here. Like, what's going on, y'all? Like, I have no clue what to talk about, so let's answer some questions.
Sorry, that's my mom calling about they won the regionals today. So,
oh man, I was just about to get in good with some stuff while you were on.
Go ahead. Rachel loves Disney. Welcome in. Thank you for being here.
Dude,
Carla
says, Pete, stop calling people.
Cody,
hey, if Pete's on here, you can call me anytime, buddy. Like, whenever I get a phone call from Pete, it's a highlight.
So, Cody says Notre Dame is number 3 in college football, and he's absolutely correct. I'm a Notre Dame fan, not first team, but I'm from Indiana, and they're in South Bend, Indiana. So, yes, it is awesome.
I mean, I understand college football, but when you're an NFL fan, I mean, isn't college football the D League?
Oh, see, now Happy's Haunt, subscribe to your page and turn on the notifications. So now somebody would be there if you go live.
Happy Haunt. Nice thing about like the notifications coming from my page is you probably won't be getting many.
So going back real quick to the stream, Corey's stream the other day. It was something that deeply affected me and him too. But when we're done, I think I have one of the pictures still, and I think I've shown this picture, but I don't know. It'll be in the slideshow on Monday. But there was a moment when we ended the stream. That's right. That's golf. That's golf.
That's golf. That's golf.
Right.
That's us eating dinner.
We ended the stream here with the sunset in the background and up on that hill. Well, when we got done, most people couldn't tell, but when you were looking out over I mean, you could see down into all the city, Glendale and all that. You could see it all. So we're way up on an elevation because the last cemetery we went to is basically on a mountain. And you had to keep going up and everything to get into it. But the elevation changes were incredible. And we're standing there, and I'm looking out at it, and the stream's done. We're just standing there looking out at this stuff. I just looked at him. I said, thank you so much. I am honored that we could do this together because it's very rare that we're going to be able to – that anybody's ever going to get to experience that. But for me and to do it with him – and just go find these people and pay our respects and just, I mean, if you could think about if they were all alive, all the people that we would have met in that same vicinity where their final resting place is now, it's awe-inspiring. I mean, it's the legacy that all these people had an impact on what we know today through Disney was amazing. And then the whole trip is just so much more. It just goes on and on and on. So it was incredible. It was absolutely incredible and life-changing for sure. Andrew,
well, I mean, if we're dissecting that stream, and you know how you and I get into analytics, man, or analyzing stuff, but if you're dissecting that stream, I mean, there's a lot of layers to it. First and foremost, you're in California during what we're just today. I mean, you name it, you're not from California. You're from closer to the East Coast than you are the West Coast.
Oh, easily, yeah.
And
I'm in the Eastern.
We all know where Corey lives around, and so kudos for y'all for going out there and being adventurous. And then 2, so there's the subject matter, and the subject matter, I mean, like to this community, to everybody here, to like, you know, what the common theme we all have in common. That's incredible to see because I mean, I mean, y'all showed the forefathers of what brought us there, and like I think we all have like some respect and like how cool is it to see that. We might never on this side of the camera ever get to see it, and like thank you for taking us there and in such an in-depth way. 2 or 3, and this might be the toughest one in my opinion as someone who kind of watches a lot of streams and like and on a very, very, very entry level understands the work that goes behind what y'all do, and never ask for just anybody to recognize it really. But the camera angles and the eye for the shot in each of the places that y'all went to, because there were some beautiful places that these people rested. And Corey's really good at that in his streams, especially like on his Thursday night streams or whatever he does, like whether it's a food review, whether it's a stream, but like the kid knows how to set the camera in the right direction. And then the shot that stuck out to me, and I'm sorry if I'm rambling here, but like the shot that stuck out to me was the one where y'all were, and I can't remember who y'all were looking at, but y'all were at a gravesite and just talking about him. And Corey, I mean, you can tell Corey had done his homework and his research and was talking about this guy, why he had the man's gravesite, and in the background was the studio. Yeah. To where the man worked for like 30 years. Yeah. And like just that beautiful backdrop. I mean, like if you've ever been to California, my mom grew up in LA. If you've ever been to California, you can't help but find the way to take a pretty picture. Yeah. I mean, especially at the right time of day. But like, I mean, that stream was just like, in so many ways, you could have hit mute, and it just had been a beautiful scenery. Yeah, and it was, and actually, it was not Roy Disney that he's talking about. Roy, we did one time where we were facing Roy the other way with the studio to our back. I mean, we briefly showed that, but I think you're talking about the one in the last cemetery, where you could still see the studio beyond it at a certain angle. But I don't know if that's the one you're talking about or not. But yeah, if you are talking about Roy's, it would have been after we did Roy's grave. Then we turned around and showed out that way. That I don't know if that's the one you're talking about. It was the one where y'all looked at a studio. And I want to say maybe it was like Corey got excited a little bit about the fact that they were doing this person. And I think he pointed and was like, and there's Disney. Yeah, like the studio's down there. That this man worked down there, and it was just a beautiful backdrop. And I think like a little bit later, y'all just turned and you could see the Warner Brothers lot, or or you could make out a little bit of the water tower. It could have been Roy too, because Roy's grave is, which obviously Roy is the brother to Walt. Roy's honestly what made all happen. Walt had the vision. Roy made it happen. Because when Walt would go to Roy about, hey, this is what we're going to do, figure out how to pay for it. And Roy would look at him like, you're crazy. And Roy always found a way to make it happen. Well, Roy's grave and his stone where he would be laying is looking towards the studios. Right. You can see there's a clearing through the trees, and you can see the studios. And Roy, that's why they picked that burial plot for him. So, yeah, great stream, man. Had to been a great trip. Like I'm so jealous. I miss California with a heartbeat. But like you couldn't give me $500 to go fly out, or you couldn't give me a free ticket right now to go fly out there. Because like, I mean, is there anything really open to do? Over there, we did all kinds of stuff. Really? So, yeah. So we started out with his stream that day. We walked around. A lot of it's sightseeing. It's going down Hollywood Boulevard and Sunset Boulevard, going into Beverly Hills, getting out the Hollywood sign, going to the Overlook and seeing everything you could possibly see with mountains upon mountains in the background, and LA and Glendale and Hollywood and Beverly Hills and all. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous the amount of views you can do. On top of that, so we went the first night, and then there's all the food we could eat. So we went to Korean barbecue one night. The next day we got up and we drove to San Diego. We went to hold on, Steve. Hold on. What did you try that was new? That was out of your wheelhouse. Oh, I don't want to give that away till Monday. Okay. Let's give him a teaser. Did you try something out of your wheelhouse? Way out of my wheelhouse. Most of the stuff I tried was out of my wheelhouse. Good job, Steve. Like even some stuff at Korean barbecue. Like I've been to one Korean barbecue in my life with Corey. We went to a Korean barbecue and I tried new foods that I would normally not like. So I take that back, Karen. If someone gave me a free ticket to go to California right now, I would go. I think I was I was referring to like if I go to California right now, I'm gonna want to go to Disneyland so damn bad, and Knott's Berry's Farm and everything like that, and I would be so upset that it's not open. So Knott's Berry Farm is closed, but they do have some openings for
they have like a food and wine festival out there basically, and that's what it was. They had some stuff where you go and do the food stuff. Just the roller coasters and stuff weren't open, so you couldn't do that. But we went to the San Diego Zoo. Which was monstrous.
100% jealous about that.
Monstrously not social distance, which is really why I'm upset with the California Governor Newsom, because the way that was operated, you could easily open up theme parks a lot better. But we're all that aside.
So wait, why was that open? And so what's it? And apologies, like you can stop it if you think it's going to get too political. But why is that open and Disney World isn't, or Disneyland isn't?
Disney and Newsom got into it a lot, and
Iger backed out of his committee of safety or during
because he's basically being unreasonable,
right?
And there are some politics involved because obviously the president of the United States is Republican, California's governor is Democrat. They disagree completely on everything. Disney has gone in and said, look, they have a Republican governor in Florida who allowed Disney World to open. There's a Democratic governor and I'm not, don't take me wrong, this has nothing to do with Republicans are good, Democrats are bad.
Oh yeah, and I would say why Steve and I had this conversation. Let's and not that anybody has done anything yet, but let's not let the chat get like divisive here. Like we're just, I'm just curious as why Zoo isn't open or why Zoo's open and Disney's not.
Yeah, so all of it comes down to Disney when they opened Disney World took shots at Newsom to get it to open it too. Hey, look, we're doing it over here. We're doing it over here. He flat out said no. Then he turns around and he's getting a lot of pressure. So Disney has berated him. He's getting a lot of pressure to open. Supposedly, Josh tomorrow went out and filmed an reopening statement with them. I heard that fell through. I don't know that for sure. And then he comes out with this big announcement. Oh, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. And he says, "Here, you can open now under these guidelines, which are very unachievable." Some predict that Disney won't even open next year because of it. And it's not just Disney. It's Disney. It's Universal, Knott's Berry Farms, SeaWorld. It's all of them. And it's Zip. What's up, brother? Welcome in, Zip 2020.
Zip in here? Oh, buddy, what is going on?
So it is 100%. It's 100% political, but not necessarily Republican Democrat political. It's all about the politics involved with, well, he did this or he said this, but I don't care. It's about pride, 100% about pride. And when he did it, he knew they couldn't open. He knew none of them could open, and he didn't care. And that dude is getting such a bad rap out there that everywhere we went, they hated him. Like, he's their governor. They, all that stuff. And California is 100% a Democratic state. They hate that guy. They do not like him because there's no reason they can't do it. So he lets the zoo stay open because they're outdoors, but they're not. I mean, they put us in a line in a parking lot that zigzagged with everybody for over an hour we were kind of, I mean, if the people didn't pay attention and listen, then they were going to be on top of each other and not social distancing at all.
Well, I'll say this, and I'm not being political here. I will say this. The one thing, and you and I have been to Florida. The one thing that during this situation, I don't know, during 2020, what do you want to call it, COVID? During this whole thing is it hit a square up next to the head, and we're a society that's sociable. We're a society that we get to do. We have a democracy. We get to do what we want. We get to go where we want. We get to say what we want. We get to be who we want. And when you and I have been to Walt Disney World, and the feeling that you get there, so like just during this COVID stuff and everything, like it's interesting to see like crowds of people again, like when you're at Disney, and it's interesting to see it's interesting to be close to a lot of people again, like, and that's a weird feeling, and that's a regrettable feeling that I think 2020 has caused. But we made the decision that in our lives and how we want to live it, that we're willing to take that chance to go live it, and go do things that we enjoy and like it. And if you don't want to be there, people aren't there. And then when we leave Disney World, and because they've created the safe parameters as much as you possibly can, and they do a really good job.
Yep.
We'll get to that in a second, because I took my second trip and it was a completely different trip from the Labor Day trip.
Good.
But they make it safe to where when you go back to wherever you're going to, and you're going to be safe. You're going to be safe around the loved ones that you do need to protect. And like, I hope everybody is like that, but like, you need to, I think in this environment, this day, and like what we're going through, you need to open things up safely to the people who do want to get out and live, and do things and enjoy things in a safe way. And that's what I'm sad to see that they haven't done in Disneyland, is given the public the option to come enjoy something in a safe way, because I think Walt Disney World does do it. I think they're doing it as safe as possible. I think they're doing their best job, but like, you also need to give people that opportunity to make that decision for themselves.
Exactly.
How they want to go do things. And then, but you also, like, there's people that do go and play the risk and do go out there in public and go do enjoy stuff, is when they do get around those that it could be trouble for, the COVID stuff, is to respect that and to be safe around them as well. Just play both sides of the fence and play it smartly. But
the responsibility lies 90% on the individual. It doesn't lie on the government. It doesn't lie on the industries or the amusement parks or any of that stuff. It lies on the individual. If you're sick and now there are people that are asymptomatic that won't have any, that, there will be no knowledge of anything and all that. But it's one of those things where you can either you can either be irresponsible and go knowing something may be wrong, or if you feel okay, then you go to Disney World, who has temperature checks and you have to wear masks. They put up plexiglass dividers. They wipe down the rides after like every 15 minutes. They skip rooms in hotels so they don't fill them up. They've taken everything that they could possibly do. They've done. So it now becomes onto the responsibility of the other 90%, which is us. We have to know that we have to social distance. We can't go over to other people. We can't touch others. You've got to be respectful inside of who you are, and that's who it's up to. So I feel being at Disney World or being at my supermarket here, I'm way safer at Disney World, in my opinion. They don't take those measures here. They don't take those measures anywhere else I go.
Yeah.
There. The only issue I have is possibly at an airport. And I saw a different side of that this time because I was 6 hours early for my flight at the airport, because Corey flew out before me, and I just kind of hung out. We drove over, dropped off the car and everything. I just kind of hung out till it was my turn or my flight. But they do come by after an entire flight goes. They come by and they wipe everything down. Then after that, I saw 2 people come in gloves and inspect everything and make sure it had been cleaned. So it was pretty. I felt a lot better about the airport part of it, and I definitely feel better about Disney World. The only thing I wish the airports would do was install a temperature checker. The
interesting thing is, I can tell you what, like if anybody in the chat who's been to Disney World recently, and I would say, like, if you've been to Disney World during like a Labor Day, a 4th of July, or like a holiday weekend, take that off to a little bit of the side. But if you've gone during like a normal weekend or whatever, and like you experienced the bubble that you're in, the safety protocol bubble, and then you go back to wherever anybody lives or wherever anybody's from, and like you will go in society or go out in society and be like, this is different than the way Walt Disney World treats it. If everybody treated it the way Walt Disney World treated it, and like that, and like say like the masks and the hand sanitizer, say like we're playing Monday morning quarterback from 2025 and being like masks and like and sanitization and washing hands saved a lot of lives and saved a lot of cases. And you look at the way Disney's doing it now, and like you would want that at your supermarkets, your airports, your everything. Like that bubble, it's intense. It's intense in safety, but once Cody or Cody or Striving to Do Better can probably attest to, after 8 days, like probably after the first hour, you're used to it. Like it doesn't even cross your mind.
Easily.
And the whole thing is like you sit back and realize like this place is busy, and then you're just like it. But like I mean, like 45-minute wait lines or long lines. You know, like you'll get the 100-minute or 90 minutes for one ride or one or two rides at every park right now, except for maybe Epcot. But I mean, you can get on Safari in 15 minutes. You can get on Everest in 30 minutes. I mean, like, and there's the spacing out makes it look crowded, but it's just you know, I give it to Disney to trying to figure out how and doing a good job at how to keep people have jobs and bring in revenue during these times. They're doing a great job. And we were there the other week, and it was just like I went for what do you call it, Labor Day, and the mask thing coming out summer, there was a little lack in there. They have stepped up the cast member, but like I don't think but at the same, they stepped up the cast members just around the parks. That was noticeable because I think they increased the capacity. That's the way it looked and felt, but everybody was doing their part and wearing their mask and doing their thing. And if they were having a drink, they were kind of pulling off to the side or walking off out of the crowd of every way. It was for as much people as you can think of at Walt Disney World, it was super respectful of what's going on. Yep. And I was there 2 weeks ago, and it was just it was nice to see. Now Epcot around the world on a Friday and Saturday afternoon at 4 o'clock, you see a little slip. But there's a lot to drink around that place.
Well, One Stop Mouse, Penn Smith, welcome in. The Hitchhiking Bones, welcome in, everybody. So again, I think it all goes back to it can be done. It can be done responsibly, and all that stuff. It's just a matter of issues. And there are a lot of people leaving California now for all kinds of different reasons. But
I know two people have left.
I know several people that have left as well. And some of the people I talk to out there are in the process of leaving. And the reason is when they say it's getting political, it's not about, again, Democrats versus Republicans or anything like that. It's about using political reasons to not do things. And thousands and thousands and thousands of people are not working, and they are not happy about it. So that's the reason why and again, I understand some people say that's what they have to do to survive. Look, there's again 90% is our responsibility, in my opinion. So many of my friends that left the California, they people are leaving. But again,
the two people that I know that left around the LA area and then went to Austin, Texas.
Really?
Which is like the chillest place in the world.
Oh.
It's the closest thing to LA that's a lot southern chill. I don't know how to I don't want to say better than LA, but like definitely as cool as LA is, like, as far as the arts and entertainment stuff.
It's no secret I'm a huge LA sports fan. I got to visit the city. A lot of things I see in TV, especially one of the shows I watch, were plastered everywhere. I could see it all. And California is absolutely gorgeous. Maybe gorgeous. The most gorgeous place I've ever been. Dad built with somebody. I saw you come in early. I don't think I said hi to you though. It's fantastically gorgeous, and it's so well worth it.
My favorite thing is like when I first visited out there and we went to go visit where my mom grew up and everything was like in the evening when you're riding around LA and you're riding down the highways and everything, you're in the mountains. And so like you see like the houses up on the hill and everything, and you see like these little lights and you can make out the outlines of the mountains, but it's just like their highways is some of the most beautiful ride for being in a city.
So it was so, I can't even stress it. You go from the ocean to the mountains, and I golfed on the ocean one day, and literally in a mountain.
An hour, right? It takes like an hour to get from like ocean to mountain, and that's only because of traffic.
It really wasn't even that much, if I'm being honest. It was, it was there. The Dodgers scored while I'm behind.
Hey,
this must be it right here.
You need to convince Zip to come on here.
Send it. He sent it to me. I'm sending him right now. Yes, Dodgers. Okay, sorry. World Series, and this is like the World Series of YouTube. That's the World Series of baseball. So,
have you noticed all the prices they've dropped on the rooms?
Yes. Well, it depends. I don't know what they used to be. So when you go in there, though, and I was staying in some of the rooms, I'm thinking, hey, these are pretty good prices. I would have expected to have paid a little bit more for some of the rooms that I stayed in. But it just depends. It just completely depends. And when I went in there and I saw some of the rooms, and you look on the back plate of the door when it comes in there, they always put the maximum number of dollars they can charge. I thought that was the rate of the room, and I was told, no, that's just the max they can charge. So some of them were about half of what the max is they could charge for the rooms I was staying in.
I mean, there was a contemporary room for like 3.
Oh, you're talking about Florida. I'm sorry, I thought you were talking about California.
Hey man, were rooms in Florida? Were rooms in California expensive?
Well, they were. That's what I was talking about. They were half about what they were told they could pay for. So
did y'all ever stay around Disneyland?
So we stayed in Anaheim, basically in Tustin, which was near Anaheim. We were like 8 minutes or 11 minutes from Disneyland. Let me send this link real quick before I keep.
Anaheim, pretty man.
Anaheim is. So it was pretty cool. But I did go. I mean, I went to Disneyland. I saw Disneyland and California Adventure. Just couldn't go in them. And we went to downtown Disney, and it was fantastic.
I gotta connect my battery. I'm gonna mute and go black for a second.
All right. Here you go, Zip. So yeah, it was absolutely fantastic. Yeah, what sleep? Who knows? Thanks for these Insomniacs streams. This is totally up my alley. Oh, perfect, Dad Builds. I think I'm just gonna start. I think I'm just gonna start coming on and talking. Even if we only get like 3 people, I don't care as long as somebody wants to chat, because I don't go to bed till late. It's like 2.5 hours before I normally go to bed still. So Zip needs to stay up late all nights to practice. Yes, guys, Zip is at max 3 days away from having another child, at max. So he might just wind up leaving in the middle of the stream. You never know. So I'm love this. I'm glad I found this. I'm stuck at home, so I'm here. Not nice, Pen. Thank you. So, but yeah, guys, I don't go to bed till whatever, and I get up early too. That's the weird thing. I sleep about 4 hours to 4.5 hours a night asleep. It's not good. I don't recommend it. I'm gonna watch a guy fall out of a hammock, but yeah, it is. I'm just glad I have somebody to talk to. Your insomnia is my prime time. Oh yeah, that's the other thing too. Is since we're on the East Coast, it is 3 hours, away, and then I'm the farther Bad Steve had. I know, Cody. I know it's why it's hurting me getting back in shape. Pushing out the other way, though, sometimes it's starting to get morning time when people wake up for Europe and farther. So, how long do you recommend a first timer to stay in LA? So, Ray J, it completely depends on how you vacation. So with me, when I vacation, I'm usually go. I did a ton in 4 days. There is so much more that I didn't get to do though. It depends on if you like to go see sightseeing. We spend it almost. I mean, you can spend an entire day at Disney or at Sunset Boulevard, Hollywood Boulevard. I saw the Chinese Theater, going up Beverly Hills, up into the mountains, see a Hollywood sign. You spend an entire day there. Then you've also got the Santa Monica Pier, which is right there. LA, I will say a lot of the other stuff in LA is closed. Bye, Jennifer. Hey, Captain Akron, what's up, buddy? But so a lot of the other stuff is closed, but it's just a little different. But it is still nice to go for tasting. Cody just said it right there. I would literally go to LA for a weekend just to go to Disneyland. Totally agree. I in a way, I'm kind of happy Disneyland wasn't open. I know that sounds weird, but I got to experience some very, very much so life-changing experiences in California that I wouldn't have been able to experience without Disneyland being open. And plus, I want to go to Disneyland at its fullest capacity. I want it to be running and operating when I go for the first time and all that. So it's just whether or not how you like to vacation. Back?
What's going on? I've been listening. I got set back up, but I'm sorry about that. But I'm so jealous of your California trip. I keep thinking about it, man.
Mr. Paul Moraz, welcome in.
That stream twice.
Dude, so we were also sitting there too, trying to figure out, we both wanted to go live several times and we just didn't. It was just so peaceful. And so it was amazing. And that's the other part too, is even though I crammed as much stuff as I could inside those 4 days, it was one of the most relaxing trips I've ever had, because a lot of it was sightseeing, just stopping to be able to appreciate the beauty of nature and the beauty of everything that was built, and golfing. And all of that was just put me at peace with the world. So it was awesome.
Did you play anywhere special, like kind of like noteworthy? Like there's a lot. Well, when I say that, there's a lot of courses around that area that have high prestige. We
were gonna play Torrey Pines.
That's the number one.
But we changed that. We decided not to, because we found a course that looks a whole lot better.
Now, the interesting thing about Torrey Pines is it's a state park, and so it's a public course.
It is.
And it's absolutely beautiful on the ocean, but it is a public course, which I love about Torrey Pines. Sorry.
Yeah, Cody, that's a fantastic point. He said we could have gone out there and not gone live at all, and he said he greatly appreciates the stream either way. So I agree with that. But man, it was good night, Leanne. It was fantastic. It was a fantastic stream. That was my favorite part of the entire trip, was that stream.
Cody just brown nose. Absolutely. Thank you.
Being able to experience it with him, it was just crazy. But again, so we were going to play Torrey Pines. We found a course in Coronado, which is exactly what the Grand Floridian is modeled after a hotel on Coronado Island. I was there. I took pictures of it. I'll show it on Monday. Sorry. So sorry, Penn. Yes, we definitely will. But the hotel out there looks just like the Grand Flo does. And then we're on an island on the ocean, looking out into the bay and into the ocean, playing golf. It was fantastic. And then we played on a course that we found out later it was been several years, but it was ranked the 26th best course in the country. So, and it was called Oak Quarry. And the mountain views, dude, we were in a mountain golfing, and it was just fantastic.
Sorry, I'm
getting messages. I'll be on for a while.
I think I'm messaging the same guy.
Yep. He told me he's going to come on in a little bit. Yeah. But it was fantastic.
I mean, like, I don't want to break any news for you or anything like that. But like, do you have any Disney plans coming up?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
That's good enough.
I have one in a few weeks.
That's good enough for me.
I'm going in a few weeks. Well, I'm going around Thanksgiving. I'm going around Christmas, and the Christmas trip will be a long time. I'll be there for a while.
Dude, I'm almost on the year anniversary that y'all sang "Happy Birthday" to me for my 40th birthday.
Yeah, your wife reached out to us, asked us. Yeah,
I'm gonna be 41 here in about 8 days.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I hate saying 40 something.
Going back, that's can't have any regrets in life. You just can't. But when you're thinking about things, it's just like, yeah, I kind of wish I would have started this journey way younger in my life. But if I did, I wouldn't have gone down the same paths, wouldn't have met the same people. It's all lining up the way it should line up for me. And so I can't have any regrets about it whatsoever. So
no, 30 was fun. 40 kind of was like, meh. As an age, I think 50 would be cool.
To me, it's years as old as you feel. I feel like I'm 12 sometimes, so I'm good. So
I feel like the nice thing about 50 is like you're close to you're in that grasp of like if you're
wise,
if you're a working person and been working for a long time, like you're close to like the golden years as far as just like retirement. And like I hate saying that word because like, do we ever really retire? Do we ever stop thinking? Do we ever start working? Do we ever start trying to make some money? But it's just like we're starting to get to that age where we spend it a lot more on ourselves and enjoying life and less work.
Zip says he only regrets one night at zombie camp. Cody says turns 28 next year, so he knows what we mean.
Oh, 20.
Cody's
I was gonna DM Cody for like, hey man, like I'd love for you to help me develop a workout plan, but now that I know he's 28, like I don't know that I can keep up with that.
I pick his brain every now and then, not very often, but I'm going to try to get back into things, so he's going to get it. But that boy he's committed. He is,
and it's
everything he believes in.
Like I feel like I was going to tell him, like, because I mean I used to, I guess I'll share this, over the past 14 months, I weighed 248 pounds in 2019 in like late July. And I told I'm 6'2". When I graduated college, I weighed 180. And I told myself, if I hit 150, I'm going to get a nutritionist and I'm going to get a personal trainer. And that's going to be expensive.
Yep.
And I was like, and unfortunately, like I've been weighing myself every day since, but like I never got to 250. I got to 248 and I'm down 27 pounds.
Nice. Congratulations.
And it's with a lot of hard work and like a lot of, because I don't know if anybody watches this on Instagram, but like I enjoy cooking, or my wife and I do. And so we post a lot about that. We worked out a lot, probably about 4 or 5 times a week. We walk a lot, ride bikes and stuff like that. And so like, and when COVID came around, I mean, we had to get creative. And so like, you know, our gyms just opened up in the past month, but I've got weights around here and like kind of enjoyed doing the like kind of more natural stuff, exercising. Yeah. But in doing so, with not having to do the ellipticals and the weights, like I've softened up just a hair.
I'm looking to. I said this before, and I kind of relaxed on it a little bit, but for a different reason I don't want to get into. But I'm back starting this next Monday. Yeah, next Monday. I'm gonna hit it hard again, and I want to lose 40 pounds by Thanksgiving. So it's gonna be that's a challenge. I should shoot for 40 by Christmas.
Well, and I'm not going to preach to you, Steve. I'm not going to. I'm not a personal trainer. I've heard you mention these lofty goals before, and and what I've learned is it's not so much about committing yourself to 40 pounds in like 30 days or 40 pounds in 2 months or whatever, or 3 months or whatever you want to do it. It's about just being healthier, and you'll just notice you lose that weight gradually. But
sure.
It's like just changing your mindset and your lifestyle, but because
let me tell you what I'm going to tell you why, because nobody else from my work.
All I wanted to say is, before you say that, is like, by the way, it's noticeable that you have taken off some weight and you look great.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
So last year I set a goal of 40 pounds over a course of 3 months, and I lost 51 in 10 weeks or in 8 weeks. So I crushed the goal that I had set. Then I went to Disney and quit paying attention again. And then with COVID, everything went bad again. So then I set this goal recently for a weight loss competition at work. And I got halfway into it. I was down 24 pounds. And I went to my boss and told him I was going to back out of it because I'm not going to gain any more weight. I wasn't going to gain any weight. But I told him I was going to back out of it because there was a guy in it that really could have used the money, and I was winning the competition. So I was winning it, but I backed out of it for about the last 5 weeks. So he was committed, and so he could win it. So I just didn't.
I know you like to do research, man. I know you like to do research, and those pounds that you're trying to lose that fast, just remember to try to do it
healthy.
You know, like
I will say this: last year when I lost it that fast, I had my own regimen to do it in, and it was definitely probably not the best way to do it. So I'm going to seek guidance this time. But a lot of it is, a lot of it's all about being committed to exercising and eating the right stuff. And I know you're supposed to eat to lose weight. I know it sounds really weird, but that's the case. So
you got to give your body nutrition.
I've got my goal. I want to get there, and this time I'm going to stay there. And I'm gonna be good. So,
hey man, you're like me when you get to our age, and I think you and I are like the same age.
We're same age.
Yeah, I mean, like it's the weight fluctuates frequently.
It does. It does. It really does.
So when you're Cody's age, you can eat 4 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches between meals, and it builds muscle.
last year, I got really committed to a protein shake. I don't ever eat breakfast, which I've been told is the worst thing I could do. But I don't ever eat breakfast, even when I'm dieting or not dieting. But last year, when I lost weight, I did protein shake at lunch. Nothing else to eat or drink until dinner time, and then I drank a lot of water, and I had a sensible meal, like a salad or some grilled chicken or whatever, and that was it. That's all I did. That's all I ate and drank, and then I went to I did it for 8 weeks, and I lost 51 pounds. But I was on the gym almost every day and running almost every day too. So it was. He said 5 peanut butter and jellies. So
I love peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. God knows.
Yeah. So, anyways, yes, it is feasible. It is possible. I'm going to be committed to it, and I'm probably going to do it the same way that I did it.
You know what the key to me was like, I mean, you have to get over that hump of going to the gym and just being like you get home from work, or like when we used to drive home from work and we used to like come in, change your clothes and get back in the car, drive 10 minutes to the gym and go work out for an hour, come back home at 7. I mean, like when you have to break that barrier of that mindset of just like, I work out, I eat, I'm tired, I go to sleep, I wake up and do it again. I mean, it's depressing to think about it like that. But like when you're trying to be healthy, like you got to change your mindset a little bit. But in doing so, the key for me was to, and this is somebody who doesn't eat let's not talk about eating out a week. I eat out maybe once or twice a month because we just enjoy cooking at home. Yeah. We cook so good. So in training ourselves is to control the portion size and not be excited, and to train the mind not to be excited about the next coming meal. That was the hard part for me.
Yeah,
that is about food or a meal. You know what I mean? Like, think of it as like something I have to do and something instead of something I want to do.
Yeah. So to me, that wasn't a problem. My problem is this. I had to go through my house and get rid of all of the crap, the snacky crap, all that stuff, because I would find myself if I'm not doing something, I'm watching TV, I would go. Sorry, I keep looking over here. I'm looking straight up in the air, talking when I'm looking at the game. If I'm not talking or if I'm not watching TV, or if I'm not doing something, I'm watching TV, I'll be snacking on something, and I would just like obliterate it without thinking about it.
Yeah.
And then I would turn around and then I moved to go to, okay, I will, instead of that, I will pour something into a bowl and then go get it and then finish that out. But then I just decided, I need to quit snacking like that altogether. Yeah. And I went through and wiped it all out of my house. And I mean, if you go to it looks really bare in my fridge right now because I just don't keep a lot of stuff there. I eat a lot of salads and drink a lot of water, and that's about it. So
I mean,
and juices.
It's like anything else in the world. We're addicted to salt. We're addicted to tobacco. We're addicted to caffeine. We're addicted to sugar. I mean, it's we all have our vices and have our things that stand in the way. And what's interesting about like dieting and like going to the gym and stuff like that is like that's one of those things that you can just like, it's mind over matter, and it's one of those things that like if you can wrap your mind around like eating better, eating healthier and whatnot, and like working out and just being as healthy as you can possibly be in whatever situation you are, then like it's you start to other vices in your life, you're like, well, I can grab a hold of this and I can grab a hold of that. And it's like, whether that's like, I'm going to smoke less today, or like, I'm going to drink less today. Like, it's just for me, the past year and losing 25 pounds was just like one of the best experiences I've had, like just like being that 40-year-old, because like I think what you probably realize in being 40 years old, as I did, is like we don't have too much longer where we can control like our bodies. Like, we're not 25, you know.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I can't go out and just like, you know, just do anything and like build muscle like anymore. Like I'm going in first.
We can. It takes more out of us.
It takes more work.
It's harder for us to do it than Cody. So
yeah. Sorry, Cody, you are our youth example today. Like,
but
we apologize.
He's not that much younger than us. I mean, he's 12 years younger than me. And
dude, 28 is a big difference than 40. Like,
it's 12 years. But what the problem is though, he's committed. He's committed to what he's doing. He's got that drive and he's just there and he's doing a very good job. So
dude, a lot happens between 28 and 40 and it's called the 30s.
Yeah, he hasn't put his body through what we put our bodies through yet. So it's different. But no, we you know, I thought a long time ago, I'm not going to say that anymore. I don't care what my age is, as long as I can. If I'm at a level where it doesn't happen as easy, then I just need to work harder. Because still do it. It doesn't matter what age I am, I can still do it. I just have to put in the work and effort to make it happen.
Age is not enough. I mean, like we shouldn't live our lives by age and by time. Mm-hmm. You are who you are, where you are, and like live in the moment and be as good as you can be. Like, I hate to sound like,
thanks, Linda.
Oh, like euphoric and whatnot, but it's be happy where you're at. You know what I mean? It's just it's enjoy where you're at, and that's a good way to live today and looking forward to tomorrow.
Yeah, I look again. I just got to work harder.
Hey,
I gotta work harder than somebody else might have to work too.
Sorry, Penn Smith said he feels 16 some days. I still do too. It was funny. I had a high school friend give me a call today. I haven't heard from in 12 years, and we were just talking about like high school, and I was just like, it seems like a breath away. Like we were just doing this stuff, and now we're 40-year-olds, kids, families, or in loved ones passed and come and gone. It's just life's fun, man. Life's fun in every step of the way.
Detroit Disney do a welcome in. YouTube's having some issues with sharing things out recently, and even for me, I couldn't even find my own stream. For the last week and a half now, through when I go live on Mondays and this night goes live on Wednesdays. After I create the stream, I have to go in and type the name of the stream on stream day to find the actual stream to be able to do it. It doesn't show up on our pages anymore. So it's been an issue for the last few weeks.
Steve, I don't know what was making me think of this, Steve. Like, tell me if I'm correct or incorrect. Is Animal Kingdom is that your least favorite park?
Most favorite park.
Maybe most favorite park. Okay, that's what it is. It's mine too. I was just thinking about like while you were talking, like just Disney and like I want to have a beer and walk through Gorilla Falls. Like
Chris Blue Nose, what's up, brother? Hope you're doing well.
Sorry for the tangent.
Watching an intense movie on Netflix called Outpost. Never heard of it.
Blue Nose. How are you, buddy? God, I always love Chris in here, man. It's just, I love seeing all these familiar names and faces. It's just, I tell you what, being on here with you is fun, Steve. But man, just like sitting in the chat and just talking to everybody is also is more fun. I'm not gonna lie.
Thanks, buddy. Alan Galley stream. What's up, buddy? So I like having you on here, though. I really do. I know you miss your people, as you call them over there in the chat, but I did miss the chat, but like I think we were talking and texting in other places and whatnot about like I'm bored, you're bored, let's do something. Like this is pretty much like because like you're in a lot of streams chats, but you're in and out because you've just done a stream or something like that. Yeah. But like this is how I get to talk to you. Yeah. it's and that's why. Yeah, I know we got our we've got this new series on Monday nights that we like once every other 6 weeks or so that we're trying to do. But yeah, this is how we get to chat, man. We get to have a real conversation and answer people's questions about it.
You know what the next one needs to be about? How if Disney is going in the way that they're going, they need to open up everything and allow fast passes back. They need to open up everything.
100%.
So one of my new favorite channels, and is it okay to talk about other people's channels like in the community?
Yeah.
For you? Okay, cool. Is Mouse Talk. God knows Walt and Melissa are like Resort TV. I mean, there are Grand Poopah and like Corey and everything, but Mouse Talk is one of my most enjoyable streams when they do a park, just because of the wonderfulness of Walt and Melissa.
They're real people.
And I don't know if they know it or not, but their sense of humor and their interaction with one another, it's just so sweet.
So,
and then we need to watch that, and then Walt was at Hollywood Studios the other day, and he's like, "This place is packed," and he went down to Haunted Tower. Am I saying that right?
What is it?
Not Haunted Tower. Tower Terror. Sorry, Tower Terror. And all along the left side, like the restaurants and the quick services stuff was just like closed up, and you're just like, you gotta open this up. He's like, I know you're not trying to create crowds, but by only having like a few things open, you're creating crowds.
Yeah, 100%.
And you're creating lines and you're creating waits. I was just, like, if you're going to have this many people, open it up. And like the other thing that I would do is I would give fast passes, but I would only allow one.
Yep, that would help too. Welcome in, James. So yeah, they've obviously canceled all fast passes until October of next year, till October 1st.
So fast passes won't be around at all.
Well, not to say they can't bring them back, but right now they've canceled them through the end of September of next year. So, which they did that with October 1st being the date of the 50th anniversary. So they are considering pushing the 50th anniversary into 2022. So it depends on what they do and how they do it. But right now, if they do what they're doing and letting as many people in as they're letting in, the lines are building up to over an hour long in some circumstances. They need to start giving out fast passes again.
Well, that's it. I'm glad to hear that, because like from what I've heard y'all say, and like the Bradens in our community, the people that know, like you and Corey and everybody, that they say like, we think this project's been put on hold, and like there's a lot of projects. If you're walking around Walt Disney World, I'm sure Disney World had every intention of having like all four parks just peaking when Magic Kingdom was going to have its 50th anniversary. But I mean, like if they're not going to open Ratatouille and that's put on hold, and they're not going to open up Guardians of the Galaxy, and then like Tron didn't have much work going on, it's just kind of like, you're right in that they extended.
Yeah, and Cody just mentioned he wishes they'd bring back shows like Indiana Jones, but the actors, they've been cleared to come back now. I don't know what the holdup is there. They've reached an agreement to bring back actors for like the Lion King show. It's another thing, so I'm not sure why they're not out back yet. But that was about 4 or 5 weeks ago that they came to that agreement to bring back live actors. So somewhere on there, they need to get that brought back soon.
That'd be a good question for Strive, since we know like he in the chat's been there the most recent. I think is like, what did you think of it, Cody? What did you think of the crowd levels? What did you think of like everything that was going on? Did you feel comfortable? Like I'm sure you did. It looked like you had a great time, but give some insight there, like here or there if you want to.
Or open some of the larger shows. Yeah, that again, Amy. So again, they could do anything they want to do. They just have to decide what's the best. And Indiana Jones, they could put dividers up and put an X between. They could social distance a lot of different things. I think the issue with opening some of those shows is that I think some of the issues with those shows are that they can't turn around and clean that big of stadium that quick. So
the one my heart breaks for is Lion King.
Yeah, I love that show too. But again, they've been cleared to come back. It's just whether or not they do it. So the crowds definitely seem busy on the weekends compared to the weekdays. But I think it's still at 25% capacity. The lines seem to be long but move quickly, and they did. But the one thing that just doesn't make sense is there are some rides that are over an hour. Some of them are up to 90-minute waits, and they take about an hour to an hour and 15 minutes.
And Magic Kingdom by far has your most busiest all around ride. I mean, you got Pirates at 40, you got Spaceship Earth or Space Mountain at 40. I mean, like Mine Train, and it's just I mean, it's just one of those things. I mean, if you're gonna have the line for Mine Train spread a quarter of a mile, like why? Like you're gonna put plexiglass in that line. Like put plexiglass in the Fast Pass line. Like let people pick two Fast Passes a day, but and don't let them renew it. You know what I mean? Like,
yep. So yeah. Or you get here's one thing I don't like. I don't like virtual queues. I like the Rise of Resistance queue where you go and they tell you to come back. And I think that's stupid. A lot of people do like that. I think it's going to destroy all experiences around the world because look, for now you already have to go. People can't sleep in if you want to ride. Now they've recently added another one in the afternoon, but when you would get there, you'd have to get up at 6 or you'd have to be there at 6 a.m. ready to go, hit the button. You still might not get to get into the ride. If they do that for everything, it's going to be absolutely terrible unless you can do it at any point in time during the day. And because if you can do that, it's a Fast Pass system. It's just on your phone.
But the nice thing about the virtual queue also was that my wife and I went and we got there like 6:30 to the whole thing and whatnot. Turned it on at 8, got boarding pass 1:15, so that was going to be about 2:00. We asked cast members, they were like, be around here between 12 and 2, and like you'll get in. But then like we could go to Epcot, we could go back to the room, we could go relax and come back. So like I enjoyed the boarding pass because like you could plan like if that was the important. Obviously, if you're there at 6:30 and getting the boarding pass, that's an important ride for you to be on. Like you're going to plan your day around that. So like
Or you can get a Fast Pass for the same thing and not even have to go there at 6 a.m. You can get it 3 months in advance, and it's the exact same thing, except you don't have to be up at the butt crack of dawn ready to push a button while you're already in the park. It's a Fast Pass is all it is. Same thing with when you go to the virtual queue, you come back to the Fast Pass line. That's what they are. They're Fast Passes, except you have to be there that morning, the day of, to be able to get them. That's all it is, the Fast Pass. But the way they do it now restricts how people can get them. And you can only
playing the devil's advocate, I do understand that, but playing the devil's advocate, like if you get up there at 6:30 a.m. and you're in there and you're in line, you're gonna ride that ride. If you get a Fast Pass 3 months prior, you could pass it and take somebody's slot. I mean, I don't know about taking somebody's slot, but I guess you could. But they could put a thing on there that says if you don't use your Fast Passes, they do it with park reservations. If you and they did it with Galaxy's Edge reservations too, and stuff out there in California. If you miss more than 3 in a 90-day period, you can't book another one for like whatever it is, 90 days or 30 days. So they could put restrictions on the Fast Passes as well, and just say, look, if you miss 3 of them in a 90-day period, you can't get any more. And it would be very simple. And the other thing is, too, though, that would get people to go in and release their Fast Pass if they're not going to use them. But, again, all a virtual queue is a Fast Pass. 100%, it's a Fast Pass, but you have to go to the thing and be there to be able to get it. And then you're not guaranteed to get it. Yeah, I think what are we in? We're how far are we into Rise of the Resistance? A year?
March. Well, for it was December 6th or 8th, somewhere around there.
Yeah, so after a year, I think the virtual stuff. I was about to say a zip slip. The virtual stuff should be done. I mean, like I agree with you on that part that it should move to a Fast Pass. Now, I will say this: I'm not like would you dial back the number of Fast Passes? Do you?
I won't change anything about the Fast Passes.
Do what?
I wouldn't change anything about fast passes. When I go to do mine, I know what rides I want. Now, a lot of people don't like the different.
Would you pay for extra fast passes?
Would I don't. Depends on how much they are and all that stuff. I think the fast pass system, the way they have it is absolute genius and perfect the way it is, because you can book 3 fast passes. You want to ride these rides, you know you're going to be able to ride those rides without having to get there early, without having to stand in line for them. And after they're used up, then you go through your phone and say, oh, that one's available, I'll take that. And then you go go get on that ride. And if you want to do them in the afternoon, if you want to do them in the morning, the way I do my trips, I plan my fast passes. I'm there a day when it's supposed to be there. I book all my fast passes for the entire trip. They're all in the morning. By the time I'm done riding that third ride, as soon as you scan your band for that third ride, in the queue, I'm on my phone looking for the next one. You can get up to, I think Meg's done it with like 20 of them in one day. You can get them. And it's, for me, all the virtual queue is a fast pass, but it doesn't necessarily say, it might say, you come back during the certain part of the day, same thing when you schedule fast passes, except you have to go to the park that day, you have to get there early, and you have to be able to push that button. And if you don't, it's a wasted trip for you to get out there. What else? I mean, that you're not going to get on, you're not even going to get on Rise. You have to have a boarding pass for Rise. But even if you were to miss out on a fast pass, you could still go stand in line and ride it, the other rides. But I think the virtual queue is a disaster, and it should not be used.
It's certainly not a permanent thing, is it? I mean, like, obviously it's not a permanent thing.
Most people are speculating that they're going to turn everything into virtual queues. Yeah. See, it's a terrible thing in my opinion, because again, it is a fast pass. So you take the fast passes the way you get them, early from your house, whatever, or you get up really, really early and you go to the park and you stand in line ahead of time, fight through the crowds, waiting on the park to open, get in, wait for that 8 o'clock or whatever time the park opens to hit, and then you start mashing buttons hoping you can get on it.
I guess thinking about that, the one thing that I wish Disney would do is dial back capacity.
They need another park. They need to quit building hotels and build a park.
Yeah. I agree with that. They certainly haven't. They could certainly, like, the easy one would be like a nostalgia part, like old movies, old rides, and just keep changing them out, just to kind of like, just have a theme park that just like you kind of have a ride, kind of like that's where you would put like an Avatar ride, a Star Wars ride, like because like you have these movies coming up, so just have like a park that's like going to be with your heavy hitters for the next 10 years, and then change them out in 10 years and do it again.
You could. I agree 100% with Cody. I want a villains park. I think they could do a heroes versus villains park. I don't want them to do a superhero park. Although I think that would be fantastic, because I could go do it once and then they could just send everybody else over there because everybody else is going to go there. But a villains park would be amazing with dark rides. Then there's just so many different opportunities that you could do. You could do a movies park, like you were just saying. You could do a whole lot of different things there, but they need to quit building hotels and worry about building another park to spread people out. That's, in my opinion, that's how you control population.
Yeah. I'm like, the last thing I want to say is raise prices to deter people from coming, because the one thing we realize about Disney is if you have a bug for Disney, like, and it's to our detriment, we'll pay kind of like up to our capabilities to go. Yep.
Well, they tried raising prices to control pricing, and it didn't work.
Well, in my opinion, I think they finally got the out of state this might not be a popular opinion, but they got the out of state annual fast pass price correct. It used to be where if you were going on a what's called 5 to 6 day trip, it would be the same. You should buy, like, I remember fast passes used to be around like $7.95, $7.50, $7.25 or something like that. Like if you went on a 6 day trip, and this is when tickets were like 125 park hoppers. So if you're going for 5 or 6 days, like, you should get a annual pass. So that meant like a person, like, so I always say on average, like the family visiting Disney with kids, with extended family are going to be there 5 to 7 days. So like, why not get that annual pass? And then all of a sudden they can come back all that whole next year with like for the benefit of just going that 1 week. And so, I mean, that's how we got in. I mean, we were one time a years, and then like we would go for 4 or 5 days, and and like this girl one time we were just walking out and at the ticket booth, and I asked her, they'll prorate your just trip. So like if you're on the back end of your trip, they'll be like, you've had 5 days, we'll take that off the annual pass that you might want to buy. And they're like, well, how much do I owe? And they're like $150. And you're like, sign me up for a year.
Yeah.
Then we started going like 4 times a year, and it's just like, so now the way that they have it priced to where I need to do 2 4 to 5 day trips.
Yep.
To get the benefit of an annual pass, which I probably still will do because we still enjoy like 4 trips, which comes up to about 4 or 5 times we enjoy probably about like between 15 and 20 days at Disney a year. And so like it makes sense to kind of, but we save up for that. But
yeah,
it's I think they got the pricing finally right there to kind of like deter people from so many people having annual passes to making them think about it a little bit.
And one thing that we all got to understand is it is a business. It is 100% a business, and they make business decisions. And raising that price is actually a bad thing for them, because the more times they can get people out of state to come, those are the people that are going to be spending their money at the stores and everywhere else. People live in Florida can do whatever they want to, and they get discounts all the time.
Yeah, so we're the ones that walk away with that.
They want people to come from out of state. Plus, Disney has partnerships with a bunch of travel agencies and airlines and stuff like that. They want the people to come from out of state because they make more money. And so making that price lower, getting people to come more often, is very good business sense. And the same token, I see a lot of people that are typing things like, not wanting to work on the hotels and this, that, and the other. Again, from a business standpoint, Disney's doing a fantastic job, because the more hotels you build, they don't care whether people can get in the parks or not. They want people to come stay. They need places to stay when they do that. So they're going to work on those hotels. It's a business decision. Same thing with certain rides that they've already funneled money into, a lot of money. They're going to let those rides continue to go. Rides like Mary Poppins, somebody put in there easier. Why start the ride? From a business standpoint. Tina says, but actually the locals spend a lot more money to spread over here. They could if they go more often. But if you think about how many people live in Florida versus how many people that live in the United States, and you have the same number of people in Florida, which is a fraction of the number of people that are out of state staying in those hotels, that fraction that they have constantly coming in to the state every single week spends a whole lot more money than the locals do.
100%. It's economics. But the thing that you don't realize until you're in it and you're an annual pass holder is that, and I think that's where they have the influx of people as the annual pass holders. And I think that might be where they have an issue crowding the parks as the pass holders, because once you have that annual pass and you start thinking about trips, say you have a beach trip a year, or you have a mountain, like you have several long weekends planned, and you think about how much that costs, it adds up. Yeah. So if you're at Disney and you're going to go there once a year, but you have an annual pass, all of a sudden trips to Disney become cheaper than the other trips that you take going to the weekend, even if it's just driving in your car and going to the mountains for the weekend and in a hotel room for 2 weeks. You're like, well, gosh, I mean, I might spend $1,000 there, and then I could go to Disney, spend $400 on hotel. My tickets are paid for, and I can actually probably get away spending less going to Disney than I could anywhere else right now. And you start thinking about plane tickets, and you start thinking about hotel fees, and you're just like, I got this annual pass, this is paid for. And so I think that's the way it happens with us. I mean, we're just like, let's do a long weekend. Where do we want to do a long weekend? And we start budgeting it, and we're like, it's cheaper to go to Disney.
Or for people like me, where I'm a DVC member now, so I paid that upfront cost. It's not free by any means, and I pay my maintenance fees. But when I go to Disney now, I can turn around and go, hey, I have a room that I don't pay for. And if I was sitting here today and I said, I want to go tomorrow. Got a room I don't need to pay for. I got a ticket I don't need to pay for. All I got to do is find a flight and feed myself. And I'm going.
It's like right now, like if you have an annual pass, it's like any time really. If you have an annual pass, your tickets are paid for, and then when you log in and you go look at hotel rooms, you're getting 10 to 20% off.
Mm-hmm.
So like the 10 to 20% off, you're paying an elevated Disney fee, but it's psychological. Like, I'm saving money here. I'm not having to pay for this ticket. If I drive there and spend the $200 to drive there and back, which is a long drive, but it's worth it. It's cheap. Like, and everybody, like, if you have an annual pass, you have that bug.
Yep.
you have that, like, you have that thing in you to where anybody says, like, you want to go to Disney? Yeah, I'll go to Disney. I got an annual pass. This is going to be cheap. That's kind of the reasoning I felt like Disney got it right when they raised their annual pass, because it made people start think, because when you took that week-long trip and then you'd be like, well, it's just the same amount of money for me to get an annual pass, let me do that. Now when you raise the price, you're like, okay, now I've got to go this many times just to pay this off. Am I going to go that much, or should I just get the individual ticket? Like, I'm hoping, like, what happened? But I'm hoping
Dodgers committed 2 errors
to
lose the game on the last play of the game.
Did the game just end?
Yeah. Had a 1-run lead with 2 outs and 2 strikes, and they just committed 2 errors to lose the game. Unbelievable.
Oh, look at Strive to do better. He's like, yep, I'm a little over an hour and a half away, and I'll be spending my Halloween there. So
yeah,
everybody come watch this.
So
you better live Instagram that there, Strive.
So I want to real quick. I know Tina's talking about the differences here, but what I want to explain though is you are correct. A Florida resident will spend more money annually than a non-Florida resident. The problem is they fill everything up with it's not just me. It would be me and this guy and all those hotels that are full. So you got to take at any given day, the number of people that are in Disney World is well over non-Florida residents than it is Florida residents. It's all the people paying for all the hotels. It's all the people buying the merchandise. It's all the people buying all the stuff. And they have a vast majority of people coming in. It's if you had 1,000 people that spend $1,000 a year versus 10,000 people that spend $800 a year, that 10,000 people coming in that spend $800 a year is a lot higher. So that's what I'm saying when I say they are. And oh my God, he even fell down and they lost the ball. So anyways, that's what I'm trying to say is yes, a person in Florida will spend more money than the average non-Florida resident, but the majority is non-Florida residents that come in that outweigh the Florida residents, and therefore that overall dollar is way higher with non-Florida residents. That is the second game the Dodgers have given away that this series should be over.
It's 3-2 now?
It's 2-2. This series should be over.
Hey, when you were out there, the PGA right now is over out in Sherwood. Did you go out there at all?
No. We went to LA, Anaheim, Tustin, went down to San Diego, came back and stayed around. We were mostly around the Tustin area. We went to the Beverly Hills area, Hollywood area, Glendale, all that stuff around LA. That's where we primarily were everything.
I mean, it's
so I'm not 100% sure that I'm not 100% sure where Sheraton is.
Sherwood. Well, an unfortunate recent
in Nottingham
there. That's where Kobe Bryant's helicopter went down.
Oh.
A lot of people will remember it as the opening helicopter scene from MASH. Those kind of hills and canyons. So it's just north of I believe it's just north of LA, kind of going towards that Malibu area. If I'm not mistaken, if there's somebody in California on the chat here, can educate me. But I think Sherwood in that area is north of LA. I think. I mean, we have Google Earth on here. I could look that up. But what I
gotta shut this off. Hang on. Okay. Anyways,
so, I've talked to Dale a few times. Like, from what I understand, Corey has gotten the golf bug.
Oh yeah. We golf. My clubs go with me every time I go down. So that's without saying it. I wasn't gonna say it, but every time I go to Florida now, I'm not going to Disney World that often. Like the last few times that I've actually gone have been for hours, and that's it.
Well, I don't think it's a secret, Steve. We see your Instagram.
Well, but then we go golfing. So Corey started golfing in July, but we talk about golf every day. We sit there and watch the videos. We watched golf while we were in California. We watched golf at night. That's what we did, and we study it a little bit, trying to get better at it. So it had been 3 or 4 years since I had played. Corey just started playing in July, and now that's kind of what we do. So
yeah, I think whenever you visit Florida, if you follow Dale, if you follow Corey, or you follow Steve, like there's going to be a couple Instagram stories from a golf course, and you're like, aren't they down in Orlando and around Disney? Why don't we see them in the parks? They're on the golf course, ladies and gentlemen.
So basically, we go to Disney for Corey's stream for 2 or 3 hours, and I'll sometimes go to Disney one other time to do some other things. And Cody mentions mini golf too, because that's something else we do every time we go down too. Actually, we decided when I finally moved down there, whenever that happens, we're going to start a mini golf league where we go play other courses every week. Like the PGA goes around different courses, we're going to go to different mini golf courses to play. And it's just fun. I like golf a lot. So.
Well, buddy, I want to. I know we talked about it a few times. I do want to hang out in Disney soon.
Oh, for sure, man. For sure. I had a trip planned. You were supposed to be there. I
know. I had obligations. Like I had commitments to like keeping a job, like and working that. Like I just come off of. I'd come up like Labor Day. We always take our beach week going into the Labor Day weekend. I try to be smart about that and using some like business time and federal holiday time to extend beach trips. And then 3 weeks later, I'm going to Disney. I was just like, that feels a little quick. So we put it back a couple weeks, and I hate that my annual pass ended on the 16th. That was the day I.
Stacy says her cousin went on his dream job golf trip to Scotland. And when he arrived in Scotland, he found out the airlines that his wife worked for left his clubs in New York City. That is actually where I want my dream.
You see your text?
My dream golf trip would be in Scotland as well. But leaving the clubs, though, that's got to be rough. It's expensive to rent clubs. I called the Coronado place we played there in near San Diego.
You ship clubs.
What's that?
Use ship sticks.
What? Ship sticks?
Ship. So yeah, it's a company called Ship, SHIP, Sticks, and they ship your golf clubs to wherever you're going.
Well, I fly mine for free, so I'm not going to
do that.
So with a lot of people, it counts as a checked bag. You go to checked bag and do what?
I was like, I got a text telling you to check.
You get a checked bag, or you get you go check bags, and then there's a special bags, which is a golf clubs. Southwest, who I fly religiously, you can take that as one of your free check bags. I don't pay for clubs, so St. Andrews is so beautiful.
Oh, so if we go over to the UK to play, God knows we got to get up with Disney Dan.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Yeah, right? Like he's the here we go.
I was like, he's not clicking on me because of my name.
I was like, Steve.
I like Tampa Bay. I don't have any problem with them.
Dude, that game was insane. That's why I was waiting to come on. I was watching.
That was stupid. The best team in baseball shouldn't be making errors like that.
No, they shouldn't. But dude, like for a World Series drama, that was awesome.
Hey, I'm gonna let y'all catch up, and I'm gonna refill.
Oh, Steve, let's talk.
What's up, Zip?
I thought Ryan zip slipped when I was backstage waiting. He was talking about some kind of
ship sticks.
Ships.
Don't say it, Zip. Just don't even try to say it.
Oh, what's up, dude?
So I'll be honest with you. The best baseball game I've ever seen, Cody, was in Tropicana Park in Tampa Bay. I went to watch the Tampa Bay play the Arizona Diamondbacks, and they had Carl. What was his name? Wasn't Carl Edwards? There was the big hitter for them back then. I think his name was Carl something. Anyways, he his thing was like a thunderstorm type thing of music and everything, and it was thundering. It was a bad storm outside, and you could see the lightning through the roof of because it's just a canopy tarp type thing.
I've always wanted to go there.
It was the coolest. It was the coolest baseball game I'd ever seen.
Sorry, I was going to give Steve a heart attack.
I was like, "What is Shep yet?"
I know my phone was here too. It's like I don't see him anywhere.
Oh my god! I just wanted to see Steve clam up for a second.
Oh my god!
I'm sorry, that was awful. Let me come back in like normal.
No,
yeah. I'm sorry, that was loud.
That was perfect timing.
Here, boy.
Hey, well, so why wasn't Ryan streaming tonight?
He streamed earlier. I didn't really talk to him about it, but I started researching trying to find him, and then I saw that he live streamed Halloween earlier. So I'm guessing it's Halloween out there.
Okay.
Unless it was one of his little ploys. You never know if it's the truth or not. So, but
no, I think he was doing a Halloween thing, but I was just curious why he wasn't streaming tonight.
I don't know if he was. I don't know. He just live streamed earlier today. So,
yeah, he said. So I talked to him a little earlier last week. He said he didn't think he was going to do it Saturday night because they were going back out to the campground, which is awesome.
They're at the campground. They were trick or treating at the campground.
And they had trick or treaters, and he said he was going to spend the time with the kids. And I was like, "You get a pass, dude. I mean, like you've been putting in the effort. You get a pass." I was like, "I'm sad," but then at 9:30, I was like, I looked at the clock and I was just like, I'm so bummed.
I know, dude. When Steve went live, I'm like, what? I'm like, do you guys want company?
Well, I've got some influencers in the This and That mod chat that like to talk to me and convince me to go live. So they did it Monday at midnight, and then everybody was talking about how bored they were. I said, I'll do it if Ryan does it. And then he wasn't going to say yes for a while.
Yeah, no, I was when we were talking back there, I was in no condition to be going live.
He's like, man, I know I'm not dressed. My hair's a mess. Blah, blah, blah.
I was like, Steve, I'll go live, but it's going to take 20 minutes.
Yeah, because Ryan and I, we like to shower and put on cologne before any live.
Yeah, dude.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, Zip, you're like me, buddy. Presentation is 75% of the game.
It's like golfing, right, man? It's like you gotta, dress the pot, even if you're not good.
Hey, as long as you look good, you can say the stupidest stuff in the world.
I feel naked because I shaved.
I tell you what, man. Like
I was sitting here, I wasn't going to mention it because I was trying to figure out what was going on.
I know. Well, with Nicole doesn't like the beard, so with Baby Jack coming, I figured,
no more beard ever.
No. The beard's definitely coming back. But I figured for pitches,
she wants right now, right?
Yeah, for some pitches, and I just cleaned up a little bit. But I miss it, dude. I already miss it.
I'm so excited for you, man. You got to be glowing right now. I can't even imagine.
I am, dude. We've had some pretty crazy last couple of days. Steve knows what happened, and if you don't mind, I'll tell exactly what went down. So I'm off for 3 weeks in a day, right? So Thursday afternoon at work is my last day of work for, like I said, 3 weeks in a day. We get out at 4:30. It's 3:00, and my boss comes out and says we're shutting down. We had a coworker test positive for COVID-19. And we're shutting down immediately. And now I'm like, you got to be kidding me.
Wow.
So now I'm like in panic mode. I'm like, really? An hour and a half before I'm leaving? I'm like, I can't go home because if I have it, I'm not giving it to Nicole. So ended up going and getting a rapid, quick 15-minute test and tested negative. I found out who the person was that was positive, and they're in the separate section of the building, even though we're all work together. And I knew I wasn't in contact with her. And even if I was near her, I was we have to wear a mask the whole time. So that wasn't a big deal. But I did get to spend the night at a hotel for Thursday night. Because I was like, even though I tested negative, I'm like, let's just be safe. And I was like, I'll spend a couple nights away and just to make sure everything was good. But I was like, I felt like I was on a baby moon. I was like, I had wifey packed me a care package bag, and it was put Jack and Coke in there for me, and it was like a great last couple of nights.
I mean, to throw some fire on the 2020 year, like
seriously, dude.
It's like 2020. Your arms got to be tired from throwing so many curveballs,
dude. I'm like, of all the worst times.
All the times.
Do you see? Chris Dadville says, Steven Zip, y'all can be honest now. You're testing out Ryan as a replacement for Shep because of the auto tuner.
Do you know that's me doing it, not him?
Yeah, he does that.
Yeah, that's me.
That voice comes from Zip's phone.
That's me. Everything else is Shep.
Hey, Steve, I know where it sits in your heart, these noises, but Zip, we were dying crying Wednesday night. And my other thing is, like, did you see Zip's Instagram today? Not Zip's, Shep's Zip Instagram today?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, that was so creative. It was so funny.
I almost sent it to you, Steve. I was just like, I think Steve would like to watch this. I liked it. It was what was his TikTok? I saw it on his TikTok, and then he shared it on Instagram. But he made that as a TikTok.
Hilarious.
Oh my God.
I have not. I haven't been done much of anything all day. So
it was pretty much a D&T night at Shep's house during a TikTok.
And I know everybody in the chat watches D&T. Like, I know, like,
Cody says the rap was hilarious.
I know Shep having control of some of the buttons can be annoying, but the man is a treasure.
I will say this. I've had this conversation. If he fell and dropped it and broke it into a million pieces, I couldn't be happier. I hate the thing. I think it's terrible. I don't.
It is. He's living out. Like, the man is living out.
It's a new toy, man. You gotta let him play with it for a little bit.
He can do all he wants. All I do is roll that volume button to 0, and I do my thing. If people don't hear it, blame them.
It's only going to last a few more weeks.
Oh
yeah,
no Shep.
Yeah, until he learns how to perfect.
I love that dude. I love that dude to death. But that thing is the worst thing that ever happened.
Oh, it makes me. You know what half the fun is, though, is like Shep punching the buttons, but is watching you as well, Steve.
Yes, that's it.
That's why I said hey, listen, I'll be honest with you. I'm done with it. I'll give a little disclaimer that says, sorry if you can't hear. I'm muting him. I roll down the I turn my volume down. And I can start talking. If you don't hear it, that's I'm not gonna repeat it.
This is a reenactment right before at 8:59 p.m. on Saturday night. Shep's pressing buttons. This is Steve.
No, make noises. Hey, yeah, make some noises and I'll do Steve.
Oh, no, you're not doing it right, guys. You also got to do this. Wait. You got to do this.
Oh, you got to lean in.
Hello. Yeah. Everybody remember when Shep used to be like this? Like, he just used to. Well, hold on a second. Let me do it. You remember when he used to be on there and he used to be hanging out like this? Like, what's up, guys?
Yeah, lounging on the couch.
Everybody, welcome to D&T.
Stacy created a PSA for it that says, if I missed them in chat, now they can send their hate mail to Shep because it's usually his fault.
Oh my God.
Look, most of the time we all love everything each other does. I hate that thing.
No. But
we just gotta harness the right time for that thing.
So Steve,
it could be a perfect gem.
Yes, Chris.
Where your mindset needs to go, buddy, is the man works hard. Works hard 7 days a week.
Yeah, 8 days.
Kids, the man never gets to shut it down. So when he comes here and he's in this community, he has to let his inner personality out and just be shit.
But I'm not his parent, so. You know, it's like raising a 12-year-old again.
But you're his brother.
I am his brother, 100%. 100%. But
and that's why
I don't like it.
That's why you get away from beating up on.
Hey, look, I told you, I won't get mad. I don't get mad. I'll find a way to deal with things. My way is to roll that volume button down so I can't. And the bad thing is I can't hear any of them. So if they're really trying to get my attention, sorry, I turn the volume down on my end so I can't hear them, and I do my thing, and I turn it back up when I'm done. If you missed it, sorry.
It's the funniest thing to see though. Like, what's Chef's what 38?
Yeah.
See a 38-year-old man just get geeked out on some like some noise button. She's like, yum, 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 yum.
Oh my god, it's so great though, right?
It is. It is. The best part is like it's. I bet he doesn't play with it any other time until he's live.
Cody says Steve is such a negative Nelly.
I'm not. It's all right. I look.
Oh my god!
I won't get mad at it. It may get old. I'll roll that thing down. And I'll talk. Anybody that keeps trying to talk over me, if you don't hear it.
Yeah, but if you roll it down, you don't roll it down for him though, so everyone else can still hear him.
But that's okay. That's okay.
What do you mean it's okay?
That's my coping mechanism. If you all listen,
it's not okay.
Listen to it. I'm going to turn it down on my end. I'm going to talk. If you don't hear what we say or if I'm reading chat or something, whatever.
You know what you should do?
Interruptions.
You know, Steve. You know what you should do on Wednesday night is mute him and see if he realizes it.
Oh, I'm sure he'll realize it.
That would be hilarious. Just him playing
at the same time. I have a package.
Hey, wait a minute, Andy J. I was not encouraging. We were not encouraging. We were just laughing.
This week was worse. Yeah. So look again.
Oh, Dad Bills, you sent it to me. I got it. Oh, it was hilarious.
Oh, it was great.
Can I show it?
Yeah, go ahead. I was debating showing it.
No. I'm showing it. Dad Bills.
Stacey even says if we tell him, which I've told him numerous times, that you could see his hairline and all that other stuff on there.
I opened up Instagram and I got Cody half naked on here. What's up with that?
On Instagram?
Yeah.
Dude, when I pulled up Instagram here too, that was the first picture that came up on my screen too. Cody's like showing off in front of a mirror, just wearing some shorts.
Oh my god! Hold on, real quick. Look at John Morgan sent me this.
Zip, there's so many times.
Wow. He's got a punch and zippy on his
nice.
His gorilla. Hold on.
So many times that I'm going through Instagram and my wife's like, "What are you looking at?" I'm like, "Damn it, it's Cody."
Hey, I don't fault the guy either. The dude's like working hard. Show it off, buddy. Show it off.
I'm gonna throw a picture of my shirt off tomorrow.
You and Cody should do it side by side.
There's what Dad Bill sent me with Chuck.
Take the shirt off and let Cody post it as a. This is zippity before.
Whoa!
Wait, what?
That was hilarious.
Laughter is a form of encouragement. People laugh at it. He'll keep doing it.
So yeah, you're right. We're not going to laugh anymore.
Again, coping mechanism, volume off. I talk. Sorry.
Hey, let me play moderator here, like with the chat. Like you got two of the D&T boys here on a Saturday night, late night. It's 12:45. What could we possibly want to ask Steven Zip?
Yeah, ask us anything. Go ahead. Go ahead, RyGuy.
We're open books. We'll be honest with you.
Oh yeah, I mean, I just.
Night surf bum.
I just want to keep asking Zip baby questions.
So I check into the hotel right Thursday night, and as soon as I get into the hotel lobby, there was a lady with a kid, and she had a baby carriage, and the baby inside it was crying up a storm, and I'm like, son of a b! I gotta deal with this crying all over again. I go, oh my god. So
Chris, Dad Builds. Not only did he do the parade, he did the parade,
buddy.
Who?
Surf Bum.
Yeah. Good night, Surf Bum. So Dad Builds because I drafted him on my team primarily for marketing because of his logo and everything, but also to play. But he gave us a new logo that he just said he could rework it. But I kind of like the way the logo is. If I'm being honest, it fits. I think it fits. So
is that for Dave's team?
No, that's my team.
You don't have Corey though.
He's in a hurts.
There's always waiver wires.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought Dave was going to trade him, but it looks like he's hanging on to him.
Andy said, "You know it's bad when I'm praying for one of Steve's PowerPoint slideshows to save us."
I saw that. That was funny. Oh gosh, the DNT stream. I thought I was going to get traded, or I was just going to get booted from the team for picking up somebody else.
You're never getting let off my team, buddy. You're untradeable.
Well, I felt like
would you trade him for Corey?
Yeah.
Yeah,
right. You're untradeable, but
everything.
There would be conditions.
Yeah, everything's for sale, bud.
No, you're not. You're not going anywhere.
Dave could not get any offer that he would accept. I couldn't believe it.
So I got Dave.
I would have traded you Corey. If I got Corey, I would have traded you Ryan for Corey.
Hey, nothing was better. Nothing was better than like than Pete and talking about him being a kicker. And then, like, what did you say last week? He went 0 for 7 on his first 7 kicks
on my team. He was like 0 for 7, and so I traded him. And he makes a game winner against me. And Mike Wheeler in the chat just said, "Zip, I can't believe he traded Pete." I mean, I don't know. He was my first round draft pick.
Hey, you got a half off sale, as Pete would say.
Oh my God, Pete's so great. Pete's sleeping right now. We could talk about Pete.
Hey, Steve, Corey's trying to make some deals with you.
No, Ryan, you don't want to go anywhere, do you?
I don't want to go anywhere. I mean, I've got some thirsty players out here.
Dude, you're not only my best water boy, you're the other team's best water boy because you won games for us.
I would say I certainly set the bar level on being a water boy.
You Steve, games for us. Yes,
Steve. Sir. Let's make a trade live on a Saturday night right now. We'll shock the world. Let's do it. I will trade you myself.
You're not on your own team.
I know. I'm on my team. I will trade you me. I'll trade you me and R. Johns.
Ooh.
For Ryan.
No, you're not getting Ryan.
What do you want on my team for Ryan? I want Ryan right now.
Corey.
Yeah, that sounds.
I don't have Corey.
We'll find a way to get him. I'm trying to pull up the roster. Hang on a minute.
Wait, I got it right here. Do you want Papa Shep?
Ooh, that's low.
Dude, I'll give you R. Johns and Papa Shep for my son and Ryan.
My new daddy and the legend.
Hey, Steve, I'm gonna.
How about this?
Go ahead, talk to me
real quick. How about?
Oh,
I will give you.
This is great. Everybody, wake up, Dave
I'll give you your son for any of your players.
No, I got to package Ryan. I'm just trying to get Ryan. Who do you want for Ryan? I'll even trade my wife.
Oh my gosh.
Steve, Dale would not be happy. I would love to be on Zip's team as well, but Dale will be pissed.
Oh, Dale's not going. I mean, you're not going anywhere, bub.
How about this? How about
I like my team.
How about we trade Corey? We'll do a 3-way trade. We'll trade Corey off of Dave's team.
Yep.
Right now. We'll give him to you.
Yes.
You give me Ryan. And R. Johns can go on Dave's team.
I would have to consult with Ryan to make sure that it's acceptable. But if it was,
that's a great 3-way trade.
I would agree to that trade.
Let me ask you this. Like,
and we can wake up Dave in the morning with breaking news. Corey left.
Cody, wait, real quick. Cody said, "Steve, don't forget, you still have to draft a babysitter for your team." All the kids on my team. So. I do have some.
You got Corey's mom. Team. You got Corey's mom. You're all set.
I do have Corey's mom
and LSU mom. You got a couple of moms.
I got LSU mom. Yep. But they're,
right.
They're not.
This could be an overnight like waiver wire trade deadline ownership. Coach Corey meets world goes on the Corey-less world.
Wait, Zip, you have Corey?
No, we're trading him off of Dave's team right now.
Yeah, you're saying you're trading him from Dave's team without Dave's knowledge. I love it.
No, he don't know because this is just what happens in the real world.
No, what you should do is you should trade Corey. Like if I have to be in there, do it that way. But like but you also give Dave like 30 wins in Call of Duty or something like that.
No, that's fine. I don't like Call of Duty. You know what we could say is Corey missed his mom.
That's true.
Corey missed his mom. So we're trading Corey.
Let's make this wait. Let's make this a 4-way deal to add Marshmallow Man to my team too, so I can reunite the family.
All right, hold on.
And Shep can have. Oh no! I got it.
Hey, Steve, you can trade me. You can trade me to get Corey as long as you say the key to the trade was that Ryan letting Steve know that he was okay to leave so that you could get Corey.
That's the only way it would happen.
Right.
And what I could dangle in front of Dave, though, is Dana from Touring the Galaxy.
Stacey's time stamping this right now, by the way.
That's who's getting him all. Dave has 8 Call of Duty wins and never fires his gun because Dana's with him.
Oh, you know what? You should send Dana.
I did. I said I'd send Dana.
Okay, so Dave gets Dana and R. Johns from me.
Yep.
Because R. Johns is going to be with Donna.
Okay.
I get RyGuy.
Okay.
You get Marshmallow Man. Ooh, Shep's going to be pissed. Marshmallow Man and Corey.
Yep.
Because Corey, the mother wants the 2 sons with them.
Yep.
With her. Who does Shep get?
Shep can have. I got his son. Does that?
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be the biggest breaking sports news the next time y'all do it.
Oh my god, this is gonna be.
No. So, ooh.
And you would have to watch this late night stream to have any clue about it. Y'all are the first ones in.
If I want any shot at this to really be true, I would probably have to give up Triple P to Shep.
Yeah, and you know what? I will give Papa Shep to Shep.
Ooh.
Okay, and then
I need someone now. I need someone now.
You get RyGuy, and who else do you get?
I would have to get someone on Shep's team.
Who's on Shep's team? Like, name me the list real quick.
I'm taking Tina McNeil.
Ooh, good one.
All right, so this is it. So Dave now has Dana and R. Johns. I have RyGuy and Tina McNeil. Shep has Triple P and Papa Shep, and you have Marshmallow Man and Corey. Done. Breaking news.
I think that's fair.
And news.
You all have just witnessed history.
Yep.
And never before.
Yep.
Has an 8-4 trade ever happened.
No erases. Turn around, touch the ground, black magic. No erases. Fingers crossed.
Well, Cody, you said you didn't want to be Shep's coach, so sorry.
Tina, we are on the same team, my friend.
Tina, you and RyGuy just got traded. All trades are illegal. Stacey, no.
It's a business. It's a business. At the end of the day, it's a business.
And the trading deadline was at 12:50 tonight.
Well, what we just did though is Stacey's on Shep's team, who's the vice president. We just gave her the CEO of the company too.
Yeah, that's a powerhouse team. You know, I mean, Rye, you're coming to the last place team. I lost last week. I'm 3-4.
Oh no!
Pete's here.
Hold on, Jersey Mike.
You know what'd be funny? You know what'd be funny is if you had like what is Corey's position?
Corey was the coach.
So what if we put Corey on the field to kick, and then he lost the game on Steve's team now because Steve ran out to give Corey a hug and block the
ball. He would actually move to my flex position so he could play anywhere he wants.
Yeah, and
wow.
And just so you guys know that this trade will be voided, it takes 3 votes from the owners to void a trade.
Right. And they're not here. This is a great trade.
2 of us are saying yes, so there goes your 3 votes.
Yeah.
So.
This is great.
Blue nose. He's back in. And what's going on,
buddy? Chris said it's okay to post.
Chris?
Chris said it's okay to post anything he sends us unless he tells us not to. Dad builds Chris.
I mean, this is pretty breaking news right here. This is like I'm gonna have to have a story.
Good morning.
But you know what though? I know the chat won't be able to do this, but nobody should say a word till Zip does his next update.
Yes.
Yeah, wait,
because I probably won't do it this week. It'll go the week after. We'll do it. But yeah, the trading deadline is passed. Wait, I have one more question. Rye, how many cakes are you bringing with you?
Cody, the best part of this is my idea. This man
down here. Not my idea. It was my idea to do this fantasy league, so I feel like I am like the commissioner of the league, so I can approve any trades.
Ooh, Zip, what you should do is like say
Jersey Mike said the trade just hit ESPN.
So say if you're gonna announce like the trades in 2 weeks or give an update.
Yep.
If you announce the trades, like you should give if you're on this and that, say Wednesday night, you should give like a little hint. Be like, we're gonna do we're gonna do an update on the league on next Wednesday. For any insight, check out one of Steve's streams and just like leave it at that. And so that they know they can go, they have like a little Easter egg to go try to hunt it down.
I like it. I like it.
Cody, you clearly have never seen Zip. Zip can run things and be in them at the same time.
Yeah.
Mob. Zip works for the mob.
So hey, while we're all three here, should we just go ahead and start planning like a Disney trip?
Let's go.
I'm going. I'm already down. I got 2 trips planned.
What I heard you say Thanksgiving you're going next? Like you'll be there on that Thursday? No kidding.
I am, for the first time ever, consulted my family this past weekend. I will not be with them on Thanksgiving.
Ooh.
But that's kind of sad, though. I mean, I wouldn't know.
It is.
Like I said, 2020 is full of curveballs.
Realistically, when we get together, we're a good big family and all that, and I love everybody to death. But at the same token, on Thanksgiving, I spend a ton of time cooking and preparing everything. I take it over there and I'm only there for 2 hours and then I leave because I'm so tired.
I have a question.
Steve said, y'all do it.
Well, Cody, for sure, buddy. Cody, for sure. I'll be there Thanksgiving and at Christmas. So maybe I might be flying down for a 1 day or a 2 day trip, but I'm not sure yet.
I have a question. Are you going to be eating at Corey's house for Thanksgiving dinner?
Oh no! I'm not. I'm going to eat it. Actually, I'm going to try to spend Disney. I'm going to try to eat at Disney that day because I've never had a Thanksgiving meal at Disney.
Are you going to go to? Is it the Liberty?
It's not Liberty Tree. It's the other one, I think.
No, I think it is the Liberty Tree.
Is it Liberty Tree?
Yeah, with Thanksgiving dinner. It's that first one.
Is it Liberty Tree Tavern?
Yes.
Okay.
Dude, that's awesome. Dude, you have a cat. I hate cats. I might trade you back. Hold on. Hold on. Now you went. Where's my roster?
I don't mind cats, but I'm definitely
allergic to them, so I hate them.
My wife when we got together, she was a cat person. I was a dog person. I had golden retrievers growing up. We just worked a lot, didn't have time for dogs, and so she loved cats, and cats are easy. And so, like, I got introduced to 2 cats. This one's 13, and my other one is 11. Like,
how long do they how old do they get before you?
I would say 14 to 16 is their like window. Anything after that, you're on borrowed time. I would think. I mean, like her other cat lived to be 20.
I mean, I feel like I'm on borrowed time.
We all are, man. We die a little every day. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So my cats are indoor cats, and they're trained like not trained. They react to us like dogs. Like we can talk to them. They talk back. They want to hang out with us all the time. It's weird. I've never had cats before, but I've had them for like 13
Wait a minute. If your cat talks back to you right now, I will be a cat person.
All right, you ready? Hold on 1 second.
Let's go. Steve, present them. I was going to say minimize them.
Emma. Give me a meow. Emma. She did. She opened. She went.
No, I didn't hear anything.
Hold on. Emma, what's going on, girl? Can you say hey to everybody? Emma. Oh, she's
like, let me get out of here.
Like, she's like, it's 1 a.m., y'all. What do y'all expect from me? Emma. Oh, did you hear that?
I did hear that. I did hear it. But I think she just wanted to get down.
Emma.
Wow.
Yeah.
Steve, you're missing it. We got like lion trainers over here.
I had to, my dog was one. I had to go let him out and get a drink.
No, but Steve, so Zip, I want to talk to you. So, like, planning a guys trip. We had mentioned, I think a lot of people like February's.
Mm-hmm.
My big thing is the art festival. I love the art festival because at Epcot, I think it's at art festival and at garden festival. They have outstanding concerts at the art festival. At the art festival, they have like Broadway singers from their Broadway Disney shows,
Mm-hmm.
and then
they're not doing that right now, though. You know, that, right? And they're not having the concert. They're not having the concert for the Festival of the Arts this year either. And I don't think I can't remember if I read there. I don't think they're going to have them for the Flower and Garden Festival next year either.
So anybody here, like any normal year, when there's not much going on, like the art festival and the garden festival are outstanding. I mean, outstanding for concerts. Like we were at during the art festival, we were at Disney for like 5 days, and we would like that's back when you could park hop and everything. We would go listen to the lead actors from the Broadway performances just go sing for 45 minutes, like your favorite tunes from the Disney Broadway shows, like Lion King and like Little Mermaid, and like anything you wanted to hear, like the Mary Poppins one that had the guy. It was outstanding singing. And then you have like the Garden Festival where you have like 38 Special come and the Guess Who and Rick Springfield. I mean, I don't know. They do a good job during those two festivals.
That's cool.
So I have something for this and that. That I can wait till then? It's not a thing that we all have to be here for because they'll find out anyways. But it's something auction related.
Oh, cool. Yeah. What do you got?
I'm just making sure. I don't think it'd be a problem. I did. Can I show the box? So we have a few donations actually.
Smith.
I am going to save this. I haven't read this yet. This says for this and that crew. It says it's okay to read on stream if interested, but I'm not going to open that yet. And yeah, it's okay. Okay. So a couple things. First off, we have a couple more donations from our community, and one of them is from Donna Jaworski, who has donated this lounge.
Oh, nice.
Look at that. That's cool.
It's got a special name. Lounge Fly. Lounge Fly. It's a Lounge Fly backpack. And it has a little lamp as the zipper and everything. So Donna donated this. And then I got this package from Oodalali Lane in the mail. And it had she'd been telling me she wanted to send me some laminating supplies. And I told her it was not necessary. And she did. I got them. They're right here. So I got the laminating supplies, and I've got in it. There was some other stuff in there, and she wanted to contribute to the auction. And these things are pretty cool. I've seen them around, seen people posting them and everything, but I don't know what they're called. Wait a minute, does it say on here? They're called. It's something like little bead gems or something that you put different colors all over. And
wait, what kind of beads?
Little beads or gems that you put on. I'll show it to you. Anyways, it's like these new art, and these are Disney ones that she gave us to auction off as well. And when you put them in a frame, these aren't framed yet, but you can put these in a frame like this. And if you look, let me present this myself real quick. But so like these are the pictures, and if you look real close, they're like little beaded gems. And they're all glued on here, and I got
what?
Yeah. So she put. I'm guessing she spent the time to do all this, but there is one of them that will be auctioned off. There's 5 of them, and she has thank you cards for all 5 of them. There's this one. You're saying what? Diamond art. Diamond painting. What are you laughing for, Ryan? Am I missing something?
I don't know, but he's making me laugh.
He's giggling in the background. I can see him. There's this one with Tinkerbell.
Oh, I want to win that one for Joey. I'm gonna bid on that for Joey.
There's this one for BB-8 with the different colors. And again, look, all of those are like little individual beads that you would put on there. And then the last one is Yoda.
Who made these things?
Oodalali Lane. So,
oh my gosh,
these things have to take a lot of time to do. I mean, there's like, okay, so this one says 30 by 40 centimeters. What is that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So there's 10. So that's got to be like 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. This has got to be like 90.
Oh, Stacy, I'll double check.
By 120. There's like 1,000 dots on this thing.
Wait, so she put it together or it came that way?
She did it. She put them together. She put all the diamonds on.
Wow, that's harder than a puzzle right there.
So anyway, yeah. So I've seen too.
So are they beads?
Beads.
Like can you take one out? Well, no, they're like glued
they're
on.
glued. They got a glue on or something.
Are you smelling them?
No, they're not going to fall out. They're not going to be smelled. They're just.
I thought you just smelled them.
So
I can't, Zip. Like, stop it.
So we have those, and then it says there's 5 thank you cards to send with the mosaics to the auction winners. So I'm going to put them in there as well.
Awesome. Thank you, Oodalali Lane.
It says Samantha and Donna both do them. So apparently, they were pretty. When I opened it, I was shocked. Thought it was awesome. So
what is Ryan doing? He's like half backwards now. He's like,
I think Ryan's getting tired. It's past his bedtime. But I'm not going to read this on stream, but I got a 2-page note from her as well that it was awesome. So I would love a huge Olaf diamond art. I honestly don't know if they do they make them bigger than that? That's a pretty big. That's like a 8.5 by 11 type size, maybe a little bigger. So
show the one that's was it Yoda, the baby, or
old Yoda?
Do what?
Old Yoda.
Yeah.
What about it?
I love that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're all fantastic. So those will all be up on the auction site when the auction goes live. So
Steve,
I thought it was pretty cool.
Steve,
I know it's 105, but like I feel like I could do this for like a couple more hours. Like,
oh,
someone here?
Yeah, I think it looks like a black screen. Oh, there he is.
What in the name of James
Pete, what are you, naked?
I just want to say this. What in the name of James Earl Jones did I wake up to? I got Ryan. I wake up, I hear Zip in my ear talking about Corey's been traded. He's got to be with his brother. Somebody else needs to be with their mother. And Ryan's talking to his cat. What's going on?
Hey, Daisy Confused, my friend. Share the wealth. That's all I got to say.
Hey, Pete, I walked away for like 2 minutes to grab a drink.
The
Pete,
drugs have kicked in. And
how you doing, buddy?
Yeah, I went to bed. The Dodgers were winning. It was a good world. I wake up.
I was so happy Tampa won.
Last play, 2 outs, and the Dodgers committed 2 errors to let 2 runs score.
Phillips too, 0-2 in the World Series. Pinch hit. Well, he's a pinch runner, and he had to bat.
Hey Pete, I got a good question for you. Do you think my Panthers beat the Saints on Sunday?
It's a possibility. Thomas is out again.
My Panthers are better than I thought.
Stop.
I hate Terry Bridgewater though.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
He's garbage.
Zip.
Wait a minute, Pete.
Don't listen to him. Hold on.
That team is
the same gentleman.
On rule.
Mike Davis.
No.
Come on, Pete.
Pete, I thought I'd see a mirror behind you.
No, that's not a
It's a fan, though.
Well, it's on the other ceiling. You know, I get freaky like that. Listen, you told me to take. I'm the only one-armed guy that can get crazy like that. So, look, Ryan, don't listen to him. He told me to take Notre Dame today.
Is that where are you going?
He's going to get his mirror. He told me to go against Notre Dame today and cost me a fortune.
Hey, Pete.
Yo,
I'm playing hard in your pick'em league, and I'm in second place, third place. Like, I'm gonna win that thing. I swear to you, I'm gonna win it.
I hope you do. I would love to see you do that.
What's the prize?
It's a $100 gift card that I paid for and put out for the league. Yes.
I will give it to Give Kids the World if I win.
You can do it. You can do what you like. I posted.
That's what I'm going to do with it.
You know, I was doing really good gambling, and then I had one bad week with Zip, and then I lost my hand. They didn't just take out my knees. They literally took my hand.
Hey, no. Well, Zip. I mean, I will. Well, Pete, if I win, just send my money to Give Kids the World.
Hey, Z. I'm gonna get my aide to turn on the light here. Give me more light.
Oh, where's the producer? Is he asleep?
He's asleep, but I have my personal assistant here.
Wake him up.
Oh no, dude! He's already gonna be pissed about the Dodgers. I don't want to deal with him in the morning.
Oh, dude, I was pumped. I had to wait till the game was over to come on because I wanted to see who was gonna win.
Can you turn
so awesome.
Thank you.
Hey, Zip, are you watching the golf this weekend?
Oh God, yeah. Are you kidding me?
Sherwood, this tournament in California is absolutely gorgeous.
Dude, I think I could shoot under par there. Dude, they're birdieing if you don't birdie a hole, you're behind.
Yeah, but you can get in trouble quick.
Yeah, I mean
the rough's thick, but like
Can we go back to what sparked this big trade?
Which one?
You got to hear about it. You got to hear about this, Pete.
So, Pete, this is what happened, man. So, after you made your first field goal in 7 weeks, Dave ended up getting Dana and Arjohn's. I got RyGuy and Tina McNeil. Shep got Triple P and Papa Shep. I don't know if he wants Papa Shep, but he got him. And Steve made out. Steve got Marshmallow Man and Corey Meets World finally.
Well,
Family reunited.
It's about time, but I was so glad to get off my team. It was run like the Jets. It was atrocious.
Dude, you missed 6 extra points in the first week. I had to trade you, man.
I got one damn leg. How the hell am I going to kick a field goal?
Dude, you were my first round draft pick, if you remember.
I was proud to be your first round
second pick, first round.
The most important thing, Pete, though, is you can't talk about this.
You can't say anything to the other guys.
You can't say anything until Zip announces it.
Yeah, a week from Wednesday, I'll have another update.
Hold on, Steve. Have I ever let you down and said something I shouldn't?
Nope.
There you go.
Ryan, check your phone.
No, I just had to say that.
I know. I want to go back to the fact that he drafted me as a damn kicker. I should have been a general manager.
I got one left.
One what?
You want to go black screen?
Yeah, let's go.
I know what you guys are going to.
Pete, keep Steve company. I'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Too late for you, Ryan. I'm just saying.
Ryan, I'll FaceTime you.
Hey, Steve.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
We can see if you want to play that game. We can see who can stay up the latest.
Oh, I'll be me. I can go. I go to the bed.
You can't take him, Ryan. Sorry.
No,
I can't. But I mean, it'd be fun trying.
We can play the game. I'm good with it. So
I'll be right back.
So do your thing,
Ryan. I went into a coma for 14 days. He still beat me. Look, how'd you come on? I thought you were just coming on for a few minutes. I look up, it's 2.5 hours.
I don't know. So I just the people who were talking in the chat. I had nothing to do. It's still an hour or so away from when I usually go to bed. So yeah, it's Zip forgot to mute his screen.
Yeah, I know. It's I love nights when I can fall asleep listening to my friends like you guys, and then I get woken up in the middle of the night because I heard Zip's voice yelling.
Yeah. And yes, I did say challenge accepted. So, Stacy, we plan on keeping the vice president quiet by asking nicely, please. Please. It all started with boxers. That's exactly what we were talking about. I wasn't going to mention it, but now it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. They were talking about, I don't even remember what they were talking about. Actually, let me just scroll back because it's right here, the whole conversation. They were talking about something. And so everybody was bored. Yeah. And then they were trying to get Ryan to go. He said he didn't want to go. And I said, Ryan, I'll go live if you join me. And then it kind of turned from there. And we went on to this whole something being boring. And then Leanne said, go in your jammies. And I said, well, I don't wear jammies. I wear boxers to bed. And that started a whole conversation. And then I just came live to get away from it. So
where was that at?
On the one of the mod chats.
Oh, okay.
I said I don't wear jammies. I only wear boxers to bed, but you probably didn't need to know that. So
that's how this sparked. Okay. So
anyways, then it went on from there.
I got a ton of things in the chat I got to go look at. I haven't even looked at yet. So.
Anyways, and I was watching the game that turned out to be a terrible game.
Dude, Muncie could have put that game away in earlier twice.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Again, it's 2-2. It should be over 4-0 right now. And the Dodgers are trying to let them win it. So, but anyways, I watched the UFC fight tonight too. I don't know if it was Khabib versus Gaethje.
Who won that? How was it?
I'll give the chat about 15 seconds to say whether or not they want me to say it in case they're not seeing it yet. And then I'm going to say it. So make sure you plug your ears. It was a fantastic fight. The whole card was pretty decent. There was some incredible stuff, but you turned it on too quick.
I know I didn't.
But you guys okay?
No, we're cool. We were gonna do this off stream, but we figured we'd do it on stream.
That doesn't happen on this is not This and That's channel. This is my channel.
Ryan, welcome to the new the 69ers.
Hey, I'm glad to be here, Zip.
My new water boy.
That's what he's good for right there. That man right there will distract any team you want him to distract. What you need to say, though, is at the very last game, though, I lost the championship because I traded everybody away to get Corey, to keep Corey on my team. It was just Corey. So
let's say like for fun, that was a zippity doodad contract agreement. But for real, that was a cheers.
Oh, it's sealed now. It's sealed.
That was a cheers to Zip and what's to come. Cheers to you, my friend.
Cheers to you. Hey, Pete, you look different without your hat on.
Yeah, well, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm sitting here half naked, which nobody wants to see, including my wife. So,
including my wife.
It is what it is.
Oh, I love it.
Do we have any? Have we confirmed and locked everything up? I'm ready to go live for the birth.
Dude, it might be happening. She could be calling me from upstairs right now. It could be happening right now in the tub.
I will give play-by-play.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you as my wingman.
I got
the gimbal all charged up, ready to go, dude.
I got your back. It's it's like a wet Saint Bernard coming through the cat door. It'll be interesting.
Yeah, Zip's back in apparently Nicole's front if you're going to be filming. So,
oh my God,
ladies and gentlemen, we're going where. Well,
no, let's not go there. Let's not go there. Let's not go there. Zip.
Yeah, what up, buddy?
I can't remember what I was going to say. I just wanted to change the subject. Zip. Am I ever going to see you again after this baby's born?
Of course. Well, we're going to see each other in February, at least.
Yeah, but you don't sleep, or you barely.
I don't sleep.
You sleep now, but I'm not going to ever get. You're not going to get your rest. So the time that we get to usually talk, you're going to be sleeping now.
Dude, I'm off for the next 3 weeks, so I'll be up late nights. We can go live. You'll see me all the time. What did Stacy say?
The VP needs more than being asked nicely, especially when there is a half-naked Pete involved.
Yeah, I agree.
I love.
He was distracted by Pete's body. He's not. I am not distracted by Pete's body. So,
yeah.
How many people are watching right now?
35.
Nice.
Oh my God. What's it? 118. I'm not even tired. I'm ready to go, kid.
You guys both better come in on Thanksgiving when I'm going all day long doing football. At least stop in and say hello.
I mean, I won't be watching football.
No, but you can stop in and say hello from Magic Kingdom. Where
Yeah, just stop in and from the Epcot ball.
I don't think I'm going to be that day yet, though. Not sure what I'm going to do yet.
You know what? Could you go live and get with you and Corey with the wishbone and see who wins?
Well, I'm sure Corey's going to be with his family.
All right.
Maybe not, but I'm guessing he is.
Well, Corey may be with his family, but wouldn't you be outside the window peeking in?
Wow.
I'd be like Tiny Tim.
No, Corey will probably be with his family. I'm going to probably try to get into Magic Kingdom so I can go to Liberty Tree Tavern. I'm guessing it's going to be an impossible place to go.
You probably have to book that.
Well, I don't even know.
Right?
I don't think it's open right now.
Ooh, that's a good question.
All the restaurants are mobile order only right now.
All right, let's talk Thanksgiving because now I'm getting all fired up. One thing at the dinner table, dessert.
Creative Travel, welcome in. Thank you.
Dessert or food, one thing you absolutely cannot do without. What's your favorite thing on the Thanksgiving dinner table? Could be green beans, turkey, cranberry sauce, stuffing, apple pie, anything. What's your favorite thing you look forward to Thanksgiving?
Green bean casserole.
Green bean casserole. That's a good one.
That is a good one.
Steve?
I could care less to have turkey. I don't care too much for it. I also don't care too much for ham, but that's what we cook it traditionally is turkey and ham. And at Christmas we cook pork roast and beef roast. But
if you got to pick one,
the ham that I make is pretty good.
Is it like a honey ham?
It is, and it gets glazed with.
What do you glaze it with? What do you put the rub on?
So I brine it for 40.
What do you rub on that glazed ham, Steve?
I don't rub anything. It consists of Dr. Pepper, believe it or not. Is nice. A lot of brown sugar, some other stuff. Some other stuff.
Steve, I know you like that brown sugar.
I'm gonna have to end this soon. It's gonna get worse.
Glad I woke up. We're going for a while. I woke up now.
I'm with Cody, man. I am a stuffing guy. I love the stuffing.
I don't like stuffing.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
All about Steve's deviled eggs.
Oh, Steve loves deviled eggs.
I love deviled eggs.
Actually, did you just see Lisa, Mickey fan Lisa, aka Lisa? She just posted on Instagram. She was at what's the place in Disney Springs? Homecoming. And that's where you tried it, right, Steve?
Yes.
And she had a picture on Instagram with like a 6-pack of the deviled eggs. Yep. They look delish, dude.
They have bacon and all kinds of stuff on them. I mean, of all the deviled egg presentations I've ever seen, that was the best looking one. But they smelled so bad and tasted so bad. And it just, no.
Oh.
I don't know. Ed Vibree told me those things are off the hook.
Yeah, I love deviled eggs. So
well, they said Liberty Tree is open.
So
you should try booking it now,
man. Mobile ordering though? Because when I was down there, I couldn't find a restaurant you could go sit down and eat in, except for Disney Springs.
I don't know. Carlos is down there at the same time. He told me he was going to Liberty Tree for Thanksgiving. So I don't know.
I will say for Thanksgiving, the one thing that I search for the hardest and try to get is the correct kind of cranberry sauce, which is the jellied kind.
Nice.
And it comes in a can. You got to slice it in those little. It comes in a little circle once you slice it. No,
Ocean Spray.
What's that?
Ocean Spray.
Ocean Spray. That's right. And the cranberry sauce is pretty good.
I love stuffing.
But
I'm with Steve. I'm not a huge turkey guy, but I do like a nice turkey sandwich the next day.
That's not bad. And I like turkey. It's just usually, if it's not done properly, it's usually dry, and it just doesn't have of all kinds. I would rather have chicken. I'd rather have boneless chicken breast than I would rather have turkey.
You know what the key to that is, right?
Well, I keep my turkey moist, but if I'm not cooking, then it's dry.
It's brining your turkey.
That's a I brine mine for 48 hours.
Yeah.
That's a new good question for the Sunday night show. How do you keep your turkey moist?
You brine it.
Yeah, you burn it.
You burn it.
You know what? This year's going to be unique for me because obviously last year I was out cold during Thanksgiving and everything. But I'm sacrificing this year. I don't want the kids to get out of their tradition, and I can't get into a vehicle yet. So I am sending the family off to be with family, and I'm going to be here at the house by myself with my chosen Disney family online. So
We'll be
that's
here.
what,
Yeah, buddy.
that's what I'll be doing.
Oh, I can't wait. Oh my God. Thanksgiving's probably my second favorite holiday.
So what we've done to keep it kind of interesting and to change it up a little bit is we get like a lot of family together. Like it's like my wife's family and my family, and there's probably about 16 people with us. And then but we've been doing like a barbecue Thanksgiving. And
Oh, nice, dude! You've been posting some crazy good pictures.
Yeah, we like to cook. We do Italian. We've done an Italian Thanksgiving. We've done
Oh, Cody, do it, buddy. Do it.
what's the other one that we did?
Fish?
No, like we've done barbecue.
Are you Italian? Are you doing the 7 fishes?
Seven.
7 fish. I've done that. Zip.
Hey Zip, you'll love this. My favorite way to have salmon is a bourbon marinade.
Oh, dude, salmon might be my second favorite seafood. Lobster's definitely, dude. I love seafood across the board.
What's your favorite fish?
Grouper's up there. I think I love grouper.
Oh, grouper's a bomb,
dude. I've had, and you can get it up here once in a while, like really good fresh grouper up here. But when I go to Florida,
yeah,
dude, I get it. I get Cajun. I get smoked. I get fried anything grouper. I just eat it up down there.
I like it. Like if I'm not talking, if we're talking like outside the salmon box, like what everybody eats. Like,
sorry, Steve. Steve's not in this conversation at all.
No, you're fine. I'm reading chat.
No, I'm just saying he hates seafood.
Snapper.
Hey, Zip,
Snapper. Oh my God, I love
Italy?
snapper.
What part of Italy is your family from?
I'm not sure.
Find out. Ours is from Sheffield.
I know my Irish side's from County Cork.
Yeah,
but I'm not sure about my my Italian side.
My Italian side's from Sicily, from Sheffield. But yeah, the German.
I'll find that out. I'll talk to Ma Dukes tomorrow.
I'm a quarter.
Liberty Tree is not available on Thanksgiving.
Oh, that's.
Oh, jeez,
dude. There's usually never any reservations there for that, so we'll see.
Check the day before or after if you're going to be there.
Or maybe I'll just go to a park and ride all the rides since everybody else is going to be with their families eating. And
you should do like a stream, like a not a 24-hour stream, but like try to do like all the thrill rides or something live stream.
I'll give you an odds prediction. I've got a 3-2 odds that there's one person in this community that's going to watch this on the replay, and Steve's going to end up sitting at a dinner table eating a really good meal.
Nope.
Hey, Pete, I got a good question.
I feel like you'll be with Donna.
I'm going to be. I'm going to try something different.
Sorry, I got a good question for Pete.
You know what? Here's the answer. She told me she was 12 at the time. I was 13. I believed it.
What?
I don't know. Go ahead, Alex.
I knocked my headphones out of my mic.
It's Sunday. It's time to go off the wall. Go ahead.
I got a good question, and this is for Pete. This is in the reverse seat, buddy. Like, so when are you planning to go back to Disney?
I know.
I think I know too.
Yeah. Let me just answer this with, and I'll be glad to share with you offline. But certain people know.
Sure.
It's early next year, and the reason only certain people know is I've been blessed that a lot of the community would love to get together with me, which I do want to do at a point down the road. But my first time there, I have 3 goals. I have one. It was supposed to be my anniversary. January is my 25th anniversary with my wife, so I want to be able to stand with her in front of the castle and thank God for 25 years of an incredible run, an amazing family. God, I don't know how she put up with me, but somehow she did. And 2, I want to go by and buy everything that I can find for my kids and my wife that time. And 3, I want to be able to stand up out of this chair. Well, I'm not the chair right now. I'm sitting on the bed, but out of the chair and hug certain people. And a couple of them are on this stream, and they know about that.
Love you, Pete.
It's
Absolutely.
about my chosen family, and not that I don't want to. I just don't want to be down there and have to. It's going to be tough to face this. You know, the last thing I did before this happened was walk out of Disney World with my son. I was with Deb at the time. We left there. I said goodbye to Donna and R. Johnson, Nick, and walked out of Magic Kingdom and said, "Hey, Walt, I'll see you in a bit." Well, a bit's been too long, so it's going to be a very emotional time, and I just need that time to myself to try to figure this out because I'm still working through this. You know, I was kind of told today that there's possibility I may not be able to go back to work at all, and you're dealing with life-changing things. So I want this first time to be able to be with some friends and just try to take everything in. But you will know, Ryan. I know because you're only a hop, skip, and a jump to get down there, and there'll be about 20 people that will know the actual time. I know it'll get out there because it's going to get on Twitter and Instagram when I'm there because there's a lot of people. But we'll share it out. I just need some time on the first time.
Hey man, I asked that question because it made my heart feel good to ask that.
All right, I want to piggyback off of Ryan's questions, kind of like
real quick before you do that. This is part.
I'm not the one that gets to piggyback stuff here.
What? Udawali Lane asked me to read this to Pete along those lines. What he was just saying. You were doing the right thing. Keep it personal for you and your family. It's what you need to do for you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah, carry on, guys. Sorry.
And I didn't mean to get into Pete's personal stuff there. I just wanted to hear. The only thing that I wanted to hear, Pete, was that you had a plan.
Oh,
and you had a goal, and if you have a plan and a goal, then I know you're going to get it. And
we were planning it. We had a large, nice plan for October that fell through, and now we have another one for early spring.
Oh yeah.
And
he was supposed to be there when you were supposed to be there. That I did actually show up for.
Yeah, I was supposed to be there. So it's cool, and I appreciate Udawali. They've been around this community a long time. I love getting to talk with offline, off the phone with some of these people that have been around or so crucial to all of for Zip and Steve's success in this, Ryan, and as you hopefully start to do this path, which is pretty cool. These people that are in the chat that are so a part of our elongated family. We couldn't live without, and Udawali's one of them. So thank you. What were you going to ask, Zip?
You know what? It was good that this prolonged a little bit because I started thinking in my head about the question, and I'm going to keep it to myself.
Oh, gosh.
Stacy said that she didn't need to say this too before she stepped away. That Pete, you have been a blessing to so many, and we will carry you through it. May just be in thought and prayers, but we got you.
Well, Stacy's awesome. She's amazing in this community. She got him up at Badge of Honor for a reason from, the committee that puts that all together, which is pretty special to me.
I got to do that tomorrow, by the way, Pete.
Yeah, you need to get your votes in, and I love the fact that it's doing.
Is it tomorrow?
No, it's due by October 31st.
Ryan, no, I got to do it before this baby comes.
Ryan, you got your stuff into Donna, didn't you? Because Donna.
I think I was the first one to.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. I mean, other than the fact that Stacy throws snowballs at Santa Claus, she's a fantastic person. So
I love Stacy's transition from lowercase to all uppercases.
She's great. You look at the chat right now.
Karen Cook's in the house. What up, Karen?
Well,
y'all ride.
Has she really?
I gotta be a little bit quiet here, but y'all ride my butt about going live and whatnot. Y'all need to ride Stacy's a little bit.
Hold on.
Wait a minute, we're gonna ride Stacy's butt.
She's a comedic genius in here.
Ryan,
that's what I'm pulling for her too to have a channel.
My hypocrisy goes so far. I don't ride Stacy's anything there, and then secondly, look at the chat right now. Okay, so I just jumped over. I'm looking at it off my phone, guys. So I hope my picture's okay. But look at the amazing people that have been around this community for a while, supporting chat. Udawali. Cody's doing all kind of amazing thing on his channel. Angela Minter's everywhere. Karen Cooks, another Muppet Badge of Honor. She's all over supporting channels. Jersey Mike is everywhere doing stuff. And that's just me just jumping through. And not that Happy's haunt. I see Happy all over the place. Captain Akron was just in here recently. Captain, my captain. You know, this is all you guys. Blue Nose Chris. I mean, unbelievable. You know, I'm watching him super chat Kelly today. Which, by the way, Kelly announced that he's pregnant. In case you missed it, but Andy
I was trying. People were talking to me about it. I wasn't sure what it was about.
Mike Wheeler. I mean, look at this, and this is 1 a.m. with some of these people, and I don't mean to miss it, but I'm seeing what I can see because I got my half open eyes here. But this community is so much about all you guys in the chat. You don't realize that people like Zip and Steve, and I'm not including Ryan because Ryan's just starting his path, but for a long time, when I've talked to Zip and Steve, a lot of it has always been about the people in the chat. You're that important. So, what you want to know about Kelly being pregnant?
Yeah.
I missed it. I was working today, so I missed anything that was on YouTube.
He was talking. We were driving with Kelly. He was driving with Mama, taking some furniture from his daughters to his house, and he was complaining about being hungry. And he showed his belly, and Mama Mouse told everybody that Kelly was pregnant. So when she told everybody that Kelly was pregnant, I proceeded to tell everybody in the chat, now's the time to go put it all over social media, and I put it out there that Kelly was pregnant, and I had a bunch of responses back real quick. So
that's a riot.
He got home.
Sounds like I need to go watch it.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. And then he got home and proceeded to give birth, as you would say, on camera to Baby Yoda. So it was kind of interesting.
Yo,
that's awesome, Cody.
I want to see a Halloween cat.
Yeah. I was trying to type it, but I was typing the wrong chat box. Cody, you definitely do, buddy, and soon you'll meet us and you'll have real life friends, not just online friends. So
I love Cody; he's awesome. Dad Bills is in here. Hey, Chris. Hey, Marguerite. I mean, look at this. It's 1
Marguerite
in the morning.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know weather here, so.
Ryan, can you do me a favor? Can you ask your cat if the Jets will cover tomorrow?
That's a negative.
It's a negative. You told me to go against Notre Dame, and I listened.
Dude, yeah, but you picked Penn State, and they terrible too.
They were hard. I was watching both games, thinking
I ended up taking Indiana on the money line today.
Hey,
I liked them today, but I also like Minnesota over Michigan.
The Panthers are a division threat. That's all I gotta say.
Who?
The Panthers.
Again,
didn't Indiana play Penn State
Monday night?
Indiana played Penn State. Yeah, Indiana won outright.
Indiana beat Penn State.
Yeah, in overtime,
IU.
2-point conversion.
Yep. Yeah.
My alma mater, IU, beat Penn State.
Yep.
Like 8th in the country.
They got me the over. I was happy. That paid well. That paid really well. Tomorrow's play of the day, it still says Seattle.
Seattle -3, baby.
Seattle's the money.
Lay it all.
All the people in the chat are making such nice comments. You guys are awesome. We appreciate it.
I know. We love you guys.
Yeah. This community, it's what it's about. And, you guys know, you got special stuff from those guys tonight about football. What I'll tell you is when I came to Steve and Zip, along with many others that are involved with this Muppet Badge of Honor, there wasn't any question. It was like, I'm in. We need to support the community. And that's what it's about. So we appreciate you guys. And Ryan,
I think. Wait a minute. What's her last name? Jennifer
Piccolo?
No, Geiger. I think she needs to refresh because she's answering questions that we've talked about 10 minutes ago. She answered that she what kind of Thanksgiving dinner she likes, and now she's talking about.
Make sure the button down here below Pete says live. When you put it up and next to the play button, make sure it's live and it's lit up.
I don't like seafood either. 10 minutes later. I love it. It's like when we talk about something and then 10 minutes later Shep says,
maybe that's what Shep's doing. Maybe Shep's not live with us when we're talking to him.
Shep's like, hey, Karen Cook, welcome to the stream.
Maybe that is Shep. Maybe that could be Shep on an alternate.
Oh, that's awesome, Pen.
Yeah.
And that was all good, in good fun. I wasn't like,
Hey, Zip, I want to point out that you can't put Meg's name in every vote, by the way. Just letting you know.
Oh, I had so much fun with Meg. 2 days in a row. We hung out a little bit. She actually came by and saw Nicole and PJ for a little bit, and very, very social distance, especially with Nicole. But oh my God, her and her family are amazing.
Yeah, they are. They are. That picture of you guys like down by the lighthouse or something, wherever you took it out.
Yeah.
There,
yeah.
I saved that picture on my computer.
Yeah, we actually took a bunch there, and her mom took those, and they came out really good. Did you see the one where I'm choking her?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a good thing.
Let me ask you a question.
We actually there was like, it was almost like, you know, that Disney has the walls, like the purple wall and stuff. So in the Salem Commons there was 6 walls set up that you could take pictures, and we did different things on each of the walls. And I haven't posted any of them, and she posted that one, so I shared it. But that one was pretty funny.
I pulled one of them out, and later on tonight when I'm interviewing that crazy Disney lady, I throw that picture up on the screen and ask Tanya if this counts as a date.
No comment, Pete.
Is that right?
Oh,
I don't even know what to do now. It's like
I don't either.
3:40 in the morning.
No, hey, let me. I wanted to bring this up. You know,
I might go live to McDonald's right now.
Let's do it. Oh,
They're not open.
I'll
We'll go. Get a car. I'll put you back in on your phone.
put you back in.
Hey, zip. Like I at the beginning of the stream, I kind of said what we were going to do on Tuesday.
Oh yes,
It's a little different than what you said on D&T. So we decided.
I'm listening.
This is good. This is pretty good. During your hour, with your blessing, of course.
If it has to do with you, buddy, you got my blessing.
So what we're going to do is we're going to do Shep through his stream.
Yep.
And it's going to be me, and it's going to be Miss Leanne Sherbert.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
It's good. So. I think the other day on D&T, like you said, like from my stream, like my stream is like so. Steve has an opinion here on this, but like
I agree with Steve.
My stream is nowhere near set up in the mods and everything like that.
Steve, right.
No, that's fine. And I got your message what you wanted to do, but yeah, anything you want to do is fine.
I still
remember the button you pushed to get into this. Push the other one.
Ryan, you're forgetting this. First off, you're going to have Zip share it out and tell everybody that loves and follows him to watch your stream. Then you're going to have that man right there on Monday night saying, you know what, 130-something people that are sitting here with me right now, y'all need to check out my man Ryan tomorrow, who's going to be live at 7 o'clock. And then you're going to have me. I'm going to have a packed house tonight with Tanya. I'm going to have a crap load of people, and I'm going to be telling people to go watch Ryan. And then Monday night, while I'm doing football and getting all these new Disney people that are coming in for the first time that I'm telling to go watch Steve while I'm live, I'm going to tell them to go watch you on Tuesday. So I do agree with Steve on this one, bud. If you go live, we're going to be there, and I would be there for you.
Go live.
So I'm thinking about these guys right here, and if I have. Well, plus one, I love, like, I'm on quite a bit with Shep on Saturday nights. But if I can promote them, because, like, my thinking was, like, if I do it on my stream.
Dude, everybody will go to it, right? And Rye, let me just tell you something, Rye.
Yeah.
Rye, you always remember you first.
Yep.
Anyway, Andy Page says, as long as you don't get an auto tuner, I'll be there.
Well, so the thing is like
you need to break your cherry. And here's the thing: these two guys right there sitting next to you, they want you to go live and get your first one out. And if I recall, Steve, didn't somebody that you know that you have a incredible wall of honor behind you with locks of his actual DNA? Didn't he tell some young lady you should go live? And wow, what happened?
He did.
Who was that?
Donna Jaworski went live because Corey said to Donna, "Hey, I have."
She has over 2,000 subs now.
Yeah, she has over 2,000.
Oh,
subs.
she's crushing it.
She's doing
Ryan, your hair's messed up in the back.
Not, and look.
See, your hair's messed up in the back.
God forbid.
You're good, man. I just give you a hard time.
Tell you what. Why don't we do this? Let me get another opinion. Take the phone to the other room. Let me talk to your wife.
Oh, jeez.
Don't do it. Don't do that. So
the reason why I'm whispering it into my microphone is because I got my butt chewed out.
Yes. Just don't tell her it's not my fault.
Hey, you're okay, Ryan. Her and I got something special. We're good.
40 feet away from me. It is not a happy camper.
Oh man.
But I do this for y'all.
I'm so happy I'm in the basement now. I'm like a couple flights down. No one can hear me.
I'm not allowed
You
to
got
go in the-
text messages up.
I'm not allowed to go in the basement.
Heck.
Captain Akron mentioned that the McRib season is coming back very shortly, and it is.
Steven.
Huh?
Let's go, Steve.
How many of those can you eat in one sitting?
Steve?
I'm not telling you.
I think
Will you tell
let's
me
guess.
offline?
I'm gonna guess right now. Steve
I
could
believe-
eat with no pickles, barbecue sauce on the side to dip it in. I think Steve could eat 7.
It comes with barbecue sauce. You know, you're. I think you're over the top.
Oh, I get mine. No onions, no pickles, extra barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
It's that number should be like 5.5. Is the total?
Could you do 7, Steve?
If you recall, I've told you the number that I actually did in one sitting.
Steve, I can't recall anything right now.
It's way more than 7.
Really?
If you share your number, I'll share my Big Mac number that I did as a teenager.
What numbers are we sharing?
Hang on.
I don't know. Can we share all kinds of numbers right now? Because I'm ready to share.
Look, I don't look. This isn't gonna. You know, there's only.
All right, go ahead, Pete.
There's only one person that can get.
Let's
me in
talk
the
about sharing numbers right
Go
now.
ahead, Pete.
Hold
How
on.
many
There's
do you-
only one person that can get me in the hot seat. So let's see. Anyway, go ahead, Steve.
How
Well,
many
I
do
did
you-
have a hot seat question for you. That's why I said no. I better
You
not ask.
can ask me a hot seat.
Cody. Cody just challenged me to a McRib eat-off contest, and he said he beat me.
you by 2.
That's Cody. Well, like I got the number literally. It's printed on this sheet right here. I want to hear what P has.
He's
to say.
he's the
my-
picture
my
of Steven at
Big Mac-
McDonald's right now.
My Big Mac number when I was about 18, in one sitting, just picking them up out of the carton and going, no special anything,
I'm gonna look to see if McDonald's is open right now.
was 11.
11.
Big Macs in a sitting.
If you go back and watch the last stream, one of the streams at the beginning of the thing, I've already had this challenge once, and that was my number.
I can't see it.
No way.
22.
On McRib?
No.
22?
Nope.
On
Nope.
McRibs?
Nope.
We can do it again if you want to do it. I don't care.
Yeah, I
Dude.
absolutely want to do it.
You will. Nope.
This is going to
Dude,
be.
we're not that big if you didn't know.
No, they're small. I mean, there's not a lot to them because it's just the McRib. I mean, look, I'm with Steve. They're good. I hate admitting that publicly. God, I hate saying Steve's right. I'm doing
Done.
that a lot lately.
Breaking
Cody,
news.
let's do it, brother.
Breaking
let's do
news.
it.
I've never had a McRib.
Oh, you got it.
What?
I've never had
Go
a
to bed.
McRib.
Oh, so the one in the there's one that's supposed to be 24 hours open right now, in 9 minutes away.
You got it. You got to do it. How about that? Look, so you got Penn Smith, who I love, in here from Australia. She's done 50 nuggets. Nice.
You know, I did, and this is nothing to brag about. I think I did 10 cheeseburgers on a Sunday when they were 49 cents back in the day when they had those special Sundays.
10
So,
yeah.
cheeseburgers.
That's
Look
like
here.
that's like one Whopper.
Oodalali Lane asked me if I could. I can't, but I got this game that is Cards Against Disney. It's Cards Against Humanity, but Disney version. And I showed it the other night when I went live late.
Oh boy, I saw it.
And I said, I wonder if I could read some of these on stream. I went like this and nope, I can't even read that on stream. So, and I can't read that one on stream. There are some in here. Let me see if I can find some that aren't like really bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's
While you're
bad.
finding one, Zip, what was your question?
This is our next Kids the World event.
You know my question.
God builds. It's a thing.
Oh, you want the whoopee question?
Yeah.
Give me that.
I'm not giving the whoopee question. There's only one person in this community that might be able to get me in the hot seat. And Zip, I love you, but you're not there yet.
All right.
You know?
Right.
If that person ever challenges me, we'll see.
My answer to that question is just not that like fun.
What's
Yeah,
not
well-
fun?
Where's the craziest place you made whoopee? Well, I mean, it's fun, but it's not like anything crazy. It's not Walter.
I was gonna say you're not doing it right, man.
Well, yeah, I'm going to ask you that question in a couple of weeks when you're on the hot seat.
No, let's ask him right now.
It's certainly not Walt's answer though.
All right, Zip, I'll do that for you.
Oh,
Ryan,
12 tacos, Andy J's a Saturday night for me. I actually had tacos tonight. So, we, Dad Builds, Chris says to tell Ryan he's looking at you as inspiration because he's nervous as heck to go live by himself. So
Yeah, no.
And-
Hop in that chair is a.
G. Wilson, I can put down some White Castle too. It's food eating competitions, and until
White
somebody can
Castle's
prove me,
nasty.
hold on, White Castles are amazing. Until I said I was going to win the Beverly Challenge, and I crushed everybody else with the Beverly Challenge.
You
I
did.
put down actually more than I thought I would. I beat the world record of it. I'm just telling you, if I can't do it, I'll tell you.
I don't know. I feel like Cody would smash you though.
No way Cody would smash me.
I feel like he could smash you by 2.
Oh yeah.
No,
Zip, I'll take Steve.
here's the thing.
Minus 2. I'll take Steve minus 3 McRibs against Cody.
Really?
$20.
Dude, look at.
No, I need odds. I need odds.
You remember when you pulled up Half Naked Cody on your Instagram? That body can't handle more than 20 McRibs.
Okay. What about Joey Chestnut?
Well,
Okay.
That dude doesn't even chew. He just goes and it's gone.
Yeah, but you're talking bodies though. Look at Joey Chestnut's body.
Well, he trains his. Yeah, but he's.
Yeah. Well, how do you know?
He doesn't
Cody
look like
change?
Cody.
Hey, Steve, Strive is talking smack.
I will bet.
This is the real thing. We've got this now. We're gonna do this.
I bet 100 to win 500.
I got you, Cody.
Cody could out eat Steve.
I'll take
Hey,
it.
I'll make it interesting. Let's play for an annual pass.
I'll make it interesting. Let's play for an annual pass. Annual pass.
I like it.
How about
I
you
like
and
it.
Cody? Steve, you guys play for an annual pass.
No, there's no body shaming going on here. If you haven't seen Cody, Cody is like.
Wait, you can't shave your body?
I need to
Shaming,
shave. I got
not shaming.
Oh, because I was gonna.
I said there's no body shaming here.
I just
Cody.
shaved my head.
Strive to do better. Cody, that we're talking about, is a fitness guru, and the boy is in pristine condition. I mean, like the only person that's ever talked to me that's in that good of condition.
He's Cody Chestnuts right now.
He's
CC. I'm gonna start calling him CC. Cody Chestnut right now.
He's the before picture and I'm the after. He's pretty amazing.
Oh, you missed that. That was earlier. Yeah, I feel like we need to have him on a live stream right now and do this.
God took Cody and put him through a food saver and vacuum sealed it.
Yeah.
That's great, Ryan.
Vacuum sealed it.
So,
Oh my god.
Steve's still looking for a question.
Steve's looking right now for a McDonald's. When's
No,
the
no,
McRibs coming out?
this is all I'm saying is this is we're not
Wait a minute. Steve's looking at his favorite pictures
on.
right now on his phone, and here's one of them.
when
He's
we
like,
put-
I gotta go to my
listen,
favorites. Hold on,
Wow.
Cody's here.
I'm out. I want to show so they know we're not body shaming people. This is what Zip and I pulled up our Instagrams to see. This is Cody.
Wait, no, I didn't pull it up to see him.
No, I
That
mean
just
that's what we
popped
pulled up on our Instagram and he was there.
Why-
So we're definitely
why-
not body shaming that dude. That dude is in physical condition.
Why are you guys ninja stalking Cody in the bathroom?
Cody, you just got exposed, my buddy.
Cody
I push people
Chestnut,
to the
ready to
Instagram all the time.
compete.
He's extremely motivational. If you guys don't know him,
Yes.
please go check him out. The guy is not only just about fitness and everything else, but life. He does an amazing job with inspiring people. So
Yeah.
that's
I had
that's
I
what you need to be
had a
going
chance
to
to
check out.
I had a chance to talk to him the other day on the phone for about 5 or 10 minutes. It was pretty cool. He's a great guy.
That did not go away. I thought it was. He's not Christian Grey. He's a good dude. Okay, go follow him. Go follow him on Instagram, and read his messages that he posts.
Cody Chestnut. I love it, Zip.
Strive
That's
is
gonna
that
stick.
off. Cody's
Cody
great.
Chestnut.
Yeah.
Chestnut.
Cody Chestnut.
Cody Chestnut.
Cody Chestnut.
Hey, you know the other cool thing. So, Steve, remember back when I was first starting to stream and everything, you went out of your way to help me try to figure things out and get it together and all that kind of stuff.
That's back when you looked like Cody.
Well, you know. So here's my thing. I told you back then when you.
Good night, Dad, Bill.
I told you back
Be
then.
safe.
I told you back then I would pay it forward, didn't I not, Steve?
Mhm.
Wait,
Okay.
that-
Today I was talking with Chris Dads Builders yesterday, and I know he's about to go live, and you know, like me, he's got some things going on medically and everything. So I had an extra really nice camera. Look at him. Zip.
Oh my god.
So anyway, look, Steve, I took the camera off my desk that I use for football, and it was put in the mail to Chris today to start his channel.
Oh, that's awesome. That's amazing.
He's a good man. Zip, those don't count. They were not military push-ups, bud.
I'm not even sure. That could have been camera angle work too. Look, Zip, I'm doing push-ups.
Oh no! I had my feet up on the chair. I thought the table was gonna break. I really did. I was like,
oh my god! If that table would have broken,
if I fell face
on your head.
If I fell face first into the table.
What is Ryan doing?
One. Holy flip!
God, I hope your cat is not under you. That cat just got a really bad view.
Was that 3? Was that 3?
Sorry, Pete. What did you say?
He got a heavy sweatshirt on though. That was weighing him down.
Yeah, you're all blown up. I just tried to do a push up and fell over.
This is definitely like a Saturday night stream.
Why is this happening on my stream?
I don't know. I'm gonna go get some pizza now. I know I got some pizza upstairs.
Hey guys, it's almost 2:00. We've been on for over 3 hours.
Zip, what's your go-to pizza? Like, what's your go-to? Just like, I just need a pizza. This is what's on it.
Sit, wait for it. The wife is about to shut Ryan down.
I like mushrooms, peppers, and sausage.
Zip, I'm with you on that.
Mushrooms, peppers, and sausage.
Hold on. Are you talking about brand name or are you talking about toppings?
Just toppings. Like, what you want for pizza?
Wait a minute. I like how Ryan's whispering. Hey, hi, what do you like?
Zip, what do you like for toppings?
I might be single tomorrow. That's all I gotta say.
Do you like pineapple and ham?
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Shep fell out of his chair. Did you guys get down?
We call that in South Carolina Hawaiian pizza.
Ryan, I got you a really good attorney. I hired an attorney for my channel. Because the Dissonant guys have Sal. I said, you know what? I got to pick up my game. I got to be as strong as the Dissonant guys. And I have given the money to, and I have now under my as my counsel, James Big Dog Ryan.
Nice.
I mean, I know worse nicknames. That's a good one. All I'm saying is I gotta be quiet.
If your wife comes in and smacks you in the head, this thing does go viral. That and Zips.
Can we go live? Rye, I'll challenge you right now. Let's both go live and we'll go wake our wives up.
Dude, I'm in.
There would be a murder on YouTube.
Wait, Pete, you got to do it too.
There would be
my wife's in another state.
Ah.
I could go wake up
like state of mind or like out of the country.
No, she's literally in another state. I could go and wake up my personal aide here that's here to help me all night.
Nicole would fucking kill me. If I went in there right now, Nicole would kill me. But I'll do it.
I'd like to talk to Nicole. Let me talk to Nicole.
She'd freaking kill me.
Wow.
2 days before C-section.
Could you imagine if you took your phone in there and I asked her the whoopee question? She would lose her mind.
Hey,
She'd be like, Lighthouse, go to bed.
I'm at the point where I don't want the stream to end because I'm scared when it ends.
No, if Steve ends it, I'm going live.
Do you hear what he said? He said he didn't want it to end because he's afraid when it ends, he dies because she's probably around that doorway right there behind the.
She said live stream murder.
Yeah, the only saving grace I have is this camera right here.
I want to see her come up behind that plant in the background with like a shovel or something.
No, she needs to raise up right behind the couch, just her head.
Oh my God, that would be great.
She's gonna be like spaghetti.
Here's what's gonna happen. All of a sudden, the Ryan's feet is just gonna go black. You're not gonna do anything.
That's it. It's just gonna be like that. Just the one tone.
Hey, you know what's going to happen is when I get done with the stream, my wife's going to kill me, and then y'all are going to have strive to do better, take my place.
Listen, I got one more question for you guys. We're talking about food, right? And I got a calzone tonight.
Oh, nice.
And first of all, I want you to guess what the calzone we got tonight, and then I want you to tell me what your favorite calzone is.
Sausage and mushroom.
That's what you think I got.
Yeah.
And what's your favorite?
Bacon.
Just bacon calzone with nothing on it?
Bacon.
Just bacon and bread? No cheese?
Well, cheese comes in it.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Well, you got to talk to me here.
A calzone is a folded up pizza with no sauce. It has crust, cheese, and topping.
Folded up pizza?
Yeah. No, it's not a folded up pizza.
I know. What is wrong with you? What do you?
That's what our calzones are.
In Indiana?
Just
The way they make
offended Zip and I.
The way they make calzones here, the way they make calzones here is they take a pizza dough, they fill it with mozzarella and ricotta cheese, which I don't get a ricotta because it's gross, and a topping of your choice. They take the pizza dough, fold it over, and rewrap it.
Ricotta.
You don't use
ricotta.
That's what they use here.
Stay the heck out of the Midwest.
All right.
That's a stromboli.
We don't mess with cows. You leave alone our calzones.
All right, Ryan, what do you got? What do you think I have for a calzone tonight?
Calzone, I would put a mozzarella as a cheese, pepperoni, sausage.
Yes.
Yep. Taking it.
Mushroom.
Maybe mushroom and green pepper.
Yeah, mushroom, green pepper.
Oh, dude, you're so close. Pete, what do you think?
I think all of the. I think everything. When he got to the green pepper, I would have halted there and maybe gone either with a spicy sausage or an onion, like Steve was saying.
Oh, nothing like a spicy sausage.
Nope.
Any cough just said zip talk calzone to me.
Any what?
Any cough? 86.
Any coog.
Yeah. Any cough.
Eddie.
Any cough. I will go. You know what? I will go heat up a piece and show you what I got. Are we staying on?
I'll stay on. But that's just wrong. I can't get my aide to make calzone.
Hang on. I'll be right back. Hang on. Don't go anywhere, Steve. You're not believing it, are you?
Wait. Do you hear, Cody? You guys are making me hungry. I can eat 24 McRibs about now. Cody, we're definitely doing it, buddy. We're definitely doing it.
Cody's awesome, man. Awesome.
Thanks for posting that, Mike. Oh.
Cody's Instagram is good, y'all. If y'all want to follow it.
I love that Wheeler's still up this late night and Blue Nose, man. That's awesome.
Yep.
I love these people in this community, man. It's so fantastic.
Well, that's why this community, it has changed a lot of people's lives, including my own. And I'm so thankful for everything that I've done. I'm so thankful for the people I've met, making, again, lifelong friendships and life-changing decisions and things like that. So it's, I don't know. It's been a blessing. I weighed heavily about trying to start one if I should or shouldn't. I don't generally handle rejection very well. That's not like a bad thing. I just I don't, I didn't want to do something if people weren't going to like it. So I put it off for years because of that. And then finally my nieces wanted to do it. I thought, I can be behind the camera and doing it. And then it turned into going to trivia, winning that trivia. They wanted to put me on screen for Jeopardy. I wrestled with it, and then it started happening, and slowly started a live stream, and people started showing up, and I can't figure out why. So
I'm glad you did, brother, because it brought you into my life. It brought Ryan into my life because Ryan found this and that, and and then like I said, what you did for Preston. Did you get that? You get that package I sent you?
Me?
Yeah. Did you actually open it? Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Did he freeze up?
I hope so. Otherwise, that'd be the face he makes all the time. There he goes.
Yeah. How nice is that coin?
Dude, it's ridiculous. I keep it right here on the desk.
It's so I presented, so you guys know, I presented Steve a coin along with Walt, both of them, because they went and saw my son when I was in a coma and watched his soccer game. And those coins are incredibly special to me. It's, for the military and they mean a lot. I put a lot of love into putting those together. So I was very proud to give you one. Yeah, they came out really good. I'm really proud.
I've not even mentioned it because I didn't know what your plans were with
it.
It's
okay. You can talk about it. Yeah.
No. It literally sits. I have it right here. It sits.
Look at the back of it. Look at the back of the color of Mickey, man. I love that thing.
No, they're fantastic.
Yeah.
It's absolutely fantastic.
So, and then I saw like Joey's. I presented one to Joey because of his, all of his challenges in life, and he was so nice to go put it all over the internet and everything. So it's pretty cool. And Zip threatened me. Zip sent me a note saying he better get a corner. There's gonna be another hand.
This is hot. This is hot. Steve, present me. Steaming right now.
Oh my God.
Ooh, there's sausage, brown pepper.
No, not sausage.
That's
exactly what we get. It's a folded up pizza with.
It's not a full up pizza. It's a steak bomb.
Yes.
It's got salami, mushrooms, fresh green peppers, shaved cheesesteak, and onions.
Nice. Zip,
and mozzarella cheese.
Have you seen that thing that Tracy Glenn does where Tracy Glenn makes that pepperoni sandwich thing? That thing looks incredible. Gotta check that out.
Zip, what's the outside of that? Is that a dough?
He can't talk. He's got a mouthful of calzone.
It is literally a pizza crust on both sides. So they take it and they fold it in half to get a calzone.
I will recreate that and post it tomorrow.
Zip, do they has your family talk any type of
Italian?
Any Italian there?
Mm-hmm.
Look above you. That's a panocchio.
A cappuccino Italiano.
So Stacy Googled
for
your guys' information. Stacy Googled calzone, and it is an Italian oven-baked folded pizza in the United States, often described as a turnover made with the folded leavened dough.
I'm trying to time out Stacy right now. I can't do it.
It originated in Naples in the 18th century, although according to the Slow Food Foundation, it was also produced in a Basilicata around the same time. So it's a folded up pizza, just like I said, without sauce. There's no sauce in it. You take a pizza, you fold it in half, cheese, toppings, bread, fold in half, you got a calzone.
Zip probably will be able to answer this. What's the difference in a stromboli and a calzone?
Stromboli is burrito.
Yeah, the way it's just the way it's leavened and done. They're similar.
The best calzone is an Italian calzone, in my eyes.
Yes.
My mother, being Italian, cooks probably the best Italian calzone I've ever had in my life. It's like North End style.
Nice.
It's amazing. But I got some. Nicole had some. I don't know. It's like peppercorn dressing with her salad, and I'm just dipping it in this son of a gun. It's good.
Zip, for lunch today, I had a creamy Alfredo with shrimp, scallops, and lobster, and it was.
Oh, you had a little scallops?
Oh, it was stunning. I was loving. Yeah, the wife ain't gonna eat what I want. I don't have a game warden over top of me telling me what I can eat or what I can't. I got cookies here by the bed. It's crazy.
Hey, Zip. Zip. Shh.
Yeah, but you want some Hawaiian?
No, what is your mother's go-to Italian, like, Zip, if you do that family meal? Like,
man, dude, her breaded chicken cutlets. Dude, she pounds them nice and flat. Oh my god!
See, for us,
that and her homemade raviolis.
How does she do the does she dredge it like in a flour like egg mix, or is it like breadcrumbs?
It's both. She does it both.
Wow.
Yeah.
For us it's veal.
Oh, see, I like veal better than chicken. So
we're big on veal.
But my mom doesn't. So
do you have any family recipe?
When you were younger, did you have to sit through like the whole 7-course deal? I mean, it's so much food.
Not really. Not the well, 7 course. Are you talking about the fishes on New Year's?
Yeah, everything. Yeah, when they're doing the whole 9 yards. I mean, those nights are crazy.
They're crazy, but we never did the big fish thing, even though we're Italian.
It was funny because our family thought that we were Irish for 36 years till my dad found out he was adopted. And he was a baby of 16 kids.
Wow.
Yeah.
If I know you've had like a Cordova, like the fish with like the spoon and the taking it off.
Stacey,
Right, so let me ask you this. I'll ask you a food question. Tell me, you guys, what's your favorite cannoli?
Oh,
It's cream filled straight up with like a
little chocolate chips on the side.
I don't like
Chips are
cannolis.
funny. God, I could go for some cannoli right now.
I don't like real cannolis because they're again ricotta cheese, and I don't like ricotta cheese.
Stromboli, well, calzones are with mozzarella and strombolis are with ricotta. Is that correct?
No, stromboli and ricotta are very similar. Stromboli has sauce, and ricotta and calzone does not. They both can use ricotta and mozzarella cheese, but they don't have to. For some reason, the people all the places around here use ricotta cheese. They do it. Somebody said they put it in Pennsylvania too. So, and I did not find a suitable question for Cards Against Humanity. Pete, do you want me to show this?
Yeah, you can show it.
So this is the for those that were wondering. This thing is thick too. I mean, that's how thick it is. It's hard and real and all that good stuff and heavy. But there is, if I can get this to work, there is the button. Come back. There it is. So there's one side of the coin. It says, "Come join the chaos." It's got Pete's logo on it. The other side has Steamboat Willie with the color. I like it a lot. But that is the coin that Pete gave me. That is,
Pete, that's incredible.
Really incredible. Really,
all my upper level members are getting them, and soldiers that I meet down in Disney will get them. And then I've made a couple special exceptions. What Steve did and what Walt did going to see my son and that. And there's a few others that are still in the works.
It comes in a nice little pouch and everything. I keep it in there.
I don't want to lose a hand.
I got a badge.
I got and it's pretty cool, for the people that got them realize how nice they are. I mean, I invested a nice chunk of change in those.
I can imagine.
They're not cheap. That's why I've given them to my upper level members of my channel. But I'm presenting one. I sent one in the mail today. I had an author his book has gone over 4 times. It's involving the ghost of Walt Disney. It's talking to. He actually worked for Disney for 20 some years, and his name's Michael Corey. He reached out to me, and we're going to do an interview with him in early January. It's going to be incredible. This guy, I mean, he actually sat, when after Walt passed, he went to Walt's house and became friends with Lillian, and actually went into the train workshop and saw it like 3 weeks after Walt had passed, in pristine, exactly how Walt had left it, with projects and stuff. And his grandfather was one of Walt's drivers, which was pretty cool. I'll tell this little story. He said his grandfather picked up Walt from coming back from Europe, or picked him up and took him there. And then he picked him up on the way home. And he said to Walt, he goes, "How was your trip, Mr. Disney?" And Walt looked right at him. He says, I think his grandfather's name was Michael also. He says, "You're Mike, and I'm Walt. This is Lillian, and we had a good trip." And he goes, "Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir, Walt. This is the way it is," right? Which is cool to keep hearing that about Walt. But the better part of the story is he takes his bags up to the house. Walt had this hat on that he got in Switzerland with all these pins and all on it, which might be where the idea for pins came for Disney. Who knows? But he had this hat on, and Lillian, as they were getting out of the car, told Walt, she goes, "I absolutely hate that hat, Walt." And when they went inside the house, the driver, his grandfather, bent over to put the bags down. Lillian took the hat off of Walt and put it onto his grandfather. And Lillian said, "This looks better on you." And Walt stood up and said something to the effect of, "Yep, you know what? She's always right," or something to that effect. And his grandfather got to keep that hat. And now Michael has the hat, and he's going to show it when I do the interview with him. So it's cool stuff. The guy's he's an author that's been interviewed by Oprah and Barbara Walters, and now he's on my show. I don't get it. He's really going downhill, I think. But I'm excited to have him. I can't wait to do it. I'm interviewing him, and I'm interviewing another Disney author that does Positively Disney the same week, the first week of January. It's going to be cool. There's the Muppet Badge of Honor. I love that thing. And hey, Ryan, wait till you see, and Steve's seen it. Wait till you see the next one that's coming out. It's just as special.
I can't wait, man.
Triple P is amazing.
This was cool.
Triple P is dope.
Hey, Pete, this was cool. The letter was cooler.
Yeah.
Well, that letter came from everybody. It came from these two gentlemen and everybody on the thing. That wasn't from just Pete. That was all channels that were involved.
The letter that I got. Nice. The letter that I got through me.
Udalali Lane said that the note she sent us is she sent us a card for me to read on this and that, and it's a Muppet card. She said,
"Nice, I love Udalali. They're awesome.
She's awesome."
Hey, Steve.
Yeah,
I'm probably gonna wrap it up.
Is that why you get in trouble again?
Oh God.
Hey, Ryan.
Let me tell her joke.
Ryan, blink twice if you're in trouble.
I love it.
I'm gonna go too. I'm gonna go out of McDonald's.
I think we're gonna wrap this up, guys. So it's
Help me.
That's OS.
Ryan. Thanks, buddy. If you need anything, Pete, Stacy says that her letter is flattening out nicely.
Okay, good. Well, that's a good thing.
Right. This is SOS. Right. Ready?
No, you just called Rob Fuzz. I think. Hey, there's Judy. Good to see you in here.
Let's go, Plus.
Stacy Rogers, you better be in my chat tonight because I got a feeling I'm going to have a bunch of idiots in there tonight.
Rob Fuzz would be like, "Welcome everybody. How's everybody doing tonight?"
Yeah, Rob Fuzz. Love it.
He's my favorite, dude. I love Rob Fuzz.
He gets mad because every time he brings me on anything, I ask him where Bon Jovi is, and then I start asking him naked Bon Jovi questions. He gets so mad.
Oh my god!
When you had him on, Pete, he was like, I mean, he's a cool customer. I mean, he's just laid back. It's like the velvet voice. It's just like, who wants to go ride Mine Train?
He said mine train.
You said Mine Train, yeah. Well, I guess now would be a good time to shut down this 4-hour.
I didn't mean to do that. Now, like I want to
Shut it down, Steve. Shut it down. I'm out of here. Later, guys. Good night.
Hey, Bob.
I want to exit and watch. You don't have to shut it down.
You want to exit?
I mean,
and watch.
I think everybody's ready for bed. I'm guessing that everybody's probably ready for bed. So
as soon as this screen goes black, I am running.
right now, you have witnesses.
That's why I stay in here as long as I can.
How close to the bedroom? Is that the bedroom door right there?
No. It's down the hall in 40 feet, but it's just it's.
I was gonna say if the bedroom's right there, you're done.
So look, you see this thing right here, this cat. So if you close doors, they meow and scratch, and so like they have to be open. So like when we were having a good time about an hour and a half ago and laughing hard and taking shots and like having beers and like Google, I got in trouble. So I'm trying to be respectful.
Good.
If you
they meow and scratch.
If you don't see me Tuesday, someone come looking for me.
Why do they meow? What do they do? They meow and scratch trying to get in the door?
Yeah, they just want to get into the bedroom and everything, and then they like wake her up and everything like that. So
that's funny. Zip and I said the same thing about PJ and Preston, but I guess it applies to cats.
Yeah. You slide the fingers in the door, be like, "Can you see me?"
Gentlemen, thank you for being here with me tonight.
We have to say we all have to say goodbye together.
Well, everybody in the chat, thank you so much for hanging in there, encouraging me to go live because I would have been bored for the last 4 hours if it wasn't for you guys. Thanks for showing up, talking with us.
Make sure you guys come out and hang out with me tonight because I got Tanya on the hot seat.
I love each and every one of you guys. And guys, you gentlemen, thanks for joining. Probably the most risque show I've ever had on my stream.
What?
On my channel. This is this Nat. This is this Nat.
Are we on this and that right now?
Hey, do your thing, Steve. Where you go around the horn, telling everybody what they're going to do.
Well, I don't ever do that. I don't ever have people on my stream.
That means Ryan, Chef, and I'm Dave.
Pete, what are you doing?
I'm interviewing Tanya tonight. I can't wait.
Pizza.
You're interviewing Tanya on Sunday?
I got Tanya, that crazy Disney lady in the hot seat tonight. It's going to be nuts. It's going to be nuts.
And that's at 8 or 6?
7:30.
7:30. One of those right between it. 7:30.
7:30.
Well, make sure you check that out. And then Zippity Doodad.
I'm having a baby.
He's having a baby.
We're going live from the birth room.
Check.
Zip, did you order that birth canal camera you were talking about?
Yes.
God,
anyways,
Pete.
Zip will not be live. Zip will not be live this week because he has a baby. Where did Pete go?
Pete's gone.
Zip will not be live because he has a baby coming, so he won't be live this week.
No.
This guy.
Well, I might be live this week, but not Tuesday.
Not Tuesday. This guy.
Go check him out.
So Tuesday on somebody's channel that I'm
No,
gonna
your channel.
I can't do it. I can't.
You can. I'm done. Hey, Cody, join me on this, Cody. Quit making excuses for your life.
Yeah, play like a champion.
Oh, that's low bicep right there. Hey, everybody in this chat, everybody is in other chats or in other streams and whatnot in our community. Tuesday between 7 and 8, we will entertain. And while we entertain, Zip will be doing something incredible that we're all so proud of him for. But the show must go on. So we will entertain while he is off and away, and we will.
Whose channel will that be on?
Do what?
Whose channel will that be on?
Wherever I can find.
Thank you, Udell Ali.
So right now the plan is on Sheps with me and Leanne Sherbick.
Okay. All right. So there you go, guys.
With Leanne, we will have a Zip slip counter.
Yeah. So, oh wait, we got Pete came back. All right, guys.
I fell off the bed.
Oh my god.
Hey,
I literally dropped the camera and tried to grab her phone.
Steve, let me play your part. Steve, what do you got coming up?
What day is today? Saturday? Monday.
Tomorrow.
Listen, Monday, tomorrow, I have my trip recap with full everything.
That's going to be good.
Wednesday, I'm going to try Wednesday before this and that to get out a vlog. And I'm doing something very, very, in my opinion, it'll be the best. I think it's coming to be the best vlog I've ever put out.
Nice.
It has to do with some of the cemetery stuff that we did.
Combing Corey's hair in the resort.
I wasn't combing Corey's hair.
Corey's hair.
I'm not that kind of a manager. I just manage the channel, not Corey. And then coming up very shortly, I'm going to beat Cody in a McRib challenge. So that's what I got coming up.
Nice.
You're not gonna beat this guy. You're not gonna beat this guy. Hey, Steve. Steve, why don't you try to challenge me to a McRib right now, son?
So you clearly don't watch him because he doesn't talk like that.
All right, this is like Mean Gene Oakland right now. Steve. Corey.
Call me Corey.
Steve, I'm gonna beat you by like 5, bro. I'll beat you. Look at my muscles, dude. I'll beat you like.
Steve sent me this earlier and said, "Isn't this dude looking good tonight?" And I said,
Wow.
First off, time out. Cody,
This just went a whole new path.
You're going to creep out Cody because nobody sends messages like that to you and nobody says anything like that to you. The weird part is Zip Hatton's down here looking at pictures of Cody on his Instagram. And I just mentioned the guy's name. He goes, yeah, he's right here.
Oh my God.
I love you guys. And
Zip stumbled over a tear.
yeah, see, Zip, I do not talk like that. Zip, you're fired. There goes Zip. You really, Ryan, tried so hard not to laugh. He's gonna get in trouble.
I don't care.
All right. I love you guys.
We love everybody here. Thank you for spending the night with us.
Have a good day. Have a good night.
Oh my God.